not Steph Curry. You're not Kevin Durant. You're not LeBron James. You're not on that level.
How do you take all this theory and put it in real time?
Because let me ask you.
Either you an alien, a cyborg, or you're doing something nobody else knows what the fuck you doing, nigga.
Why you keep saying protect?
Because you said it, nigga.
Brandon, come put your leg in here.
What I'm saying is when you
put your fucking legs in here. What are you talking about?
Gilbert, it ain't about you. It ain't about your fucking views.
This is me and you.
I just killed you.
See what happened when I got this nigga? You sound stupid as fuck. You sound good enough, right?
Dude, you so simple-minded, dog. You simple-minded as fuck.
Nope. You do know, Brandon. Stop deflecting.
I don't know.
I'm doubling and triple teaming. Come on, man. We debating here.
Mr. B, why are you the best pound-for-pound hooper in Gil's Arena?
What? I've been great since 11. I've been great since 11. If I don't tear my Achilles, I never know what it comes to feel like to come off the bench. I was a starting point guard for all those years. And yeah, I came right into the league. Like, if I don't tear my Achilles, I'm a two-time All-Star, 100 million, everything. So pound for pound, just rolling out the ball, I'm better than all y'all.
Rashad and Gil.
It's not even close.
I don't even know what was pound for pound.
Just rolling out the ball. Just rolling out the ball.
That ain't what we talked about. It was.
I don't.
Explain what it was.
I thought
I
thought it was them two one-on-one.
Pound for pound.
That's what Gypsy was talking about.
You said it's high school, college, and NBA. All three categories.
I mean, high
your
school,
whole body of work between the two.
Yeah, your whole body of work.
That's what you said.
But like when they say Mayweather pound
that's
for
what
pound,
you
the
consider
best
pound for pound.
Like it's just pound for pound is like pound for pound is just rolling out the ball like AI, like Jamal Crawford.
Cause ain't no buck
like
70.
Crawford.
Ain't no nigga that's a buck 70 and can even step near me.
Like Allen Iverson.
You better call for help.
I thought this was just them who can guard who.
I mean, well, that's already been taken care of. But we talking about like
included.
we talking about on the couch stuff.
He said, Brandon Jennings, Mr. B, pound for pound, I'm the best hooper in Gil's Arena.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that we already got the answer who was better in high school. He had to see that coach this weekend when we were at the game.
What the coach say? What'd he say? Gil was too much for him?
I would have gave him 70, 80, and locked him up.
The legend Dark Stamps.
I was faster.
He didn't say nothing about that.
I was faster.
You didn't say nothing about that.
About what?
Yeah, about what the coach said. You didn't say nothing about what the coach said.
We seen Dark this weekend.
Listen.
I was stronger, bigger, faster, meaner.
Meaner?
Yeah.
Faster?
Yeah.
Stop. No, we gotta stop the cap. Like you wasn't even good at in the 10th grade. I used to play at UCLA with the NBA players. You weren't even good enough to get on the court at that time in the 10th grade. Stop.
Yeah, don't look at me.
Stop.
You talking to
Go
me?
ask Rico.
He said you were still on JV.
Go ask Rico. Go ask Darrell Wright. Go ask Marcus Williams. Go ask Paul Pierce, Baron Davis. You couldn't even go.
I was right there.
I was in the 10th grade at UCLA hooping.
I was there with Mitchell Butler. What you talking about?
You weren't even good enough. You weren't even good enough at that age. You weren't even good enough at that age. You weren't even good enough at that age.
What? They had to change the rule here for me.
He couldn't even get on the court at UCLA. 10th grade, high school, you got to be in the league. That's how nice I was. Stop.
They had to change the rule. We didn't have a shot. They had to put a shot clock.
I'm in the fucking history of basketball. When it comes to basketball, I'm in the history of it. Every kid getting paid right now because of me.
His coach.
Pound for pound. Hey, best nigga on his couch. Stop.
You seen his face when I mentioned. His coach said it.
Stop it. Pound for pound.
His coach said it then. He didn't go to college. He didn't go to college. That gives me that.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
So that's two.
Because
that's two.
Hey, how many Sports Illustrated covers you made?
What I need to do that for?
Answer the question.
What I need to do that for?
Answer the question.
What I need to do that for?
Huh?
What I need to do that for?
Because they look at you like you're the best player.
Bro, I went overseas. I went overseas.
While you over there, guess what we do?
I went overseas, didn't play, and still came back top 10.
You know what we was doing?
I went overseas, didn't play, and still came back top 10. That's how good I was.
Covers have you made?
I did grace.
That's how good I was.
Okay.
And my sister did too.
Okay.
Me and my sister both graced covers.
Double trouble.
You know what I'm saying? And that was just in college.
Well, shit, y'all better be happy. Well, shit, y'all better be happy.
Ass too. I bust both y'all. What you talking?
We know you like playing against girls. We know you like playing against girls.
Bring both the McCants.
No.
Bring both the motherfuckers over here. What you talking about? You might be hurt. I don't give a fuck how y'all want to hurt.
You might be hurt. You might be hurt.
I'd have barbecued the whole bloodline.
Hey, you better put some meat on them bones, boy. You better put some meat on them bones, because I don't like to run down the stats and shit of high school, all that dumb shit.
Now, we're 4 against them.
Hey, forget the high school. If I went to college, I would have been a better college player than y'all.
Then who?
Oh, yeah. What? Freshman year, I'm out of there, Arizona. Freshman year, I'm out of there. Me, Gerald Bayless, Jordan Hill, Chase Butler, I'm out of there. Freshman of the year, all that. League.
I can't.
League.
But unfortunately, you didn't play, so I win that too.
Did you have any coaches?
I was good enough. I didn't have to go to college.
Brandon, did you have any coaches try to stop you?
Huh?
Do you have any coaches try to stop you?
Stop me?
Stop you from doing what you was doing.
No coach.
No, you didn't.
No coach.
you didn't.
You know what? No coach could ever stop me because
you didn't. Because you wasn't a threat.
No, I'm not.
Because you wasn't a threat, nigga.
I never gave my coach a reason to be a threat.
Yeah, I went through 2 coaches to try to stop a nigga.
Nah.
And you know what they didn't do? They couldn't stop a nigga.
Nah. I would never give a coach.
On the bench. That's stopping you.
I would never give a coach a reason to.
What you talking about? Sitting ass on the bench. Who was sitting on the bench?
Huh?
You talking about in the NBA?
No, you.
No, I'm talking about college.
Oh, because
they stopped me in college.
I was hoping you said you can get in the game.
Okay, let's go here.
Because I averaged 34 against y'all.
Let's go here then. Because, Gil, you took a certain path to get to where you went. Right? You take it round and you had the red shirt and nigga.
I had a red shirt.
In college, you didn't red shirt? I thought you said you had to.
No, they were supposed to red shirt me. I had other ideas.
Oh, okay, cool. So they were
ideas. You know what I mean?
My coach was calling me while I was in high school saying, "We wish we can get you now." It wasn't no. We were supposed to red shirt you. Ain't no question. That red shirt who? Nigga? What? We led the pack, boy. We do this. Diaper dandy.
All I know is.
Were they saying diaper dandy to you? Man, McCants shoot from Bangladesh. Jay Billis said his jump shot is as equivalent to Tiger Woods' golf swing.
Okay.
Nigga, what the fuck y'all talking about? You better go back.
Quick, long, slow. What is this?
Accurate, nigga. Yeah. You know 10-1 accurate?
Huh?
Yeah. Huh?
Hey, did you when you was a freshman?
10-1 accurate?
When you was a freshman, did you win any
All
awards?
ACC, boy.
No, I mean, did you win any awards? Like MVPs of anything?
Listen, man, go check the stats.
I'm asking you.
I'm in the Carolina and ACC record books.
I know something.
ACC.
I know
all time.
Now this is
James Naismith.
UNC.
James Naismith.
I didn't stay in college.
Is your jersey in Arizona Raptors?
I didn't stay that long.
Okay.
I didn't stay that long.
You did 2 years.
If you
did 2.
You
did 2.
Listen, if you hear every Arizona player who's the best player ever there, they say me.
Who?
That's funny.
Arizona's not one of the best universities ever, boy.
Because I was a red shirt.
Get that shit out of here.
I was supposed to be a red shirt. I was not. The point guard, the 3, the 4, the 5 were McDonald's All-Americans. I was ranked 100. By the time they did...
You was ranked what?
100.
God damn.
I know. God damn.
You had a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do. So how much work did I do to be the best player on the team?
I don't know, Gilbert.
What kind of work did I do?
I don't fucking know, Gilbert. The work you was just doing to come down here, you was doing all that work? You see all that work you had to put in? See all that work he had to put in just to come down here and sweat and try to prove something?
Get it off.
I had to put a bunch of work.
Ladies and gentlemen, another Spirit
I had to
today.
put a bunch of work
Gilbert
in.
Presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. That will match your first deposit of $100.
This is what red shirt did.
Most valuable player, Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden.
November 26,
Diaper Dandy.
1999.
I got one of them too.
As a freshman?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
What you mean? I ain't at my house.
Where'd you get it from?
Bro, I was preseason NIT MVP, boy. The same shit you just pulled out. Nigga, you're not. Get out of here with that shit, man. Fuck out.
Remember,
you're a great NBA player, man, but don't do this shit.
Hold on. So the coach called you.
Don't do this shit.
The coach called you.
Don't do this shit.
The coach called you, right?
Don't do this shit.
You was that man.
I was that man.
I was 100, but we both got the same award.
Hey.
We both got the same award.
Oh, what that mean?
But I was a nobody.
Yeah. You had to work, nigga.
And I did.
I did what I was expected to do.
But
you did the unexpected.
Exactly.
Do you know the difference?
So who's...
Hey, Shad, you came in here as a #1 shooting guard, and you supposed to lead us. Then the first 5 games of the season, we play against #2 Kansas, #18 Stanford. Blew they motherfucking brains out. Who is it? Hey, that's that boy McCants saying this. We number one. We here. I'm here, motherfuckers.
That's that McCants.
I'm here. I'm here, nigga. I'm here.
College.
And I didn't just get one little MVP in the preseason.
What you do?
I led my team to the chip.
What year was
And the next year, my sophomore year, I averaged 20 a
Y'all won a
game.
chip your freshman year?
25 in the ACC. It was the first sophomore to ever lead Carolina in scoring as a sophomore. You know who went to the school there? Okay, don't make me.
But that's the problem. You got all these
Don't make
accolades.
me.
You was all this, but we
Don't
got the
make
same
me.
awards.
I ain't
That was a
shit
nobody.
now. I ain't shit now.
No,
But back
we
then,
talking about college.
Back then.
I mean,
Back then. Back then.
I know that.
They had to let me in.
Yeah,
First, they got parked in the front.
I parked in the
I
back.
parked in the front.
But we got
And
the
you know
same-
who was in the
we
front?
got the
Everybody.
same-
Everybody in the front. Y'all move the fuck out the way. McCants is pulling up.
And we got the same.
Nigga.
Damn, I missed the college.
Fuck that mean.
It was a fun experience.
That's the same.
I had a 3.6 GPA, just throwing that
That's
out.
the,
missed it.
that's
Fuck
the
you
funny
mean,
part.
nigga. They had to sabotage me.
And he ranked us #1 shooting guard in the country. But we got the same trophy.
We ain't got the same shit. I won.
we got the same
I
trophy.
won. You ain't got no championship.
We got the same shit.
Where
that
your
means we-
championship?
That means we was doing the same work.
Hey, where your championship? Gilbert.
Huh?
Where's your championship?
I don't know. I was
All right, we ain't get the same shit.
I got
then.
drafted.
We ain't get the same shit.
I don't know.
You
I ain't
lost.
say that. I ain't say
You
that.
lost in
My
the
sophomore year.
championship game.
My sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't
You
won.
lost in the championship game.
What'd you do your sophomore year?
I won 20 a game, bro.
What did you was in the championship sophomore year?
Yeah.
Y'all won championship? What you win? You win the championship sophomore year?
No. We was second round.
Oh, y'all went to the second round your sophomore year.
Yes.
All hell McCants led his team to the second round.
Yes.
Gilbert Arenas led his team to the championship, and then I left. You got to go back to school one more year, right?
No, I didn't have to go. No,
You
I
didn't?
didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? You went to the draft? What pick was you?
I literally had a conversation with World Wide West. Hey, look, man, they got me top 10, but I want to be top 2. Well, you're going to have to stay another year and win the championship shot. Damn, I really don't want to deal with this nigga again, but you're right. Let's do it.
Wait, top 10?
Top 10.
If you would have left,
My second year.
I'm out.
I'm
man,
legacy.
listen.
I'm legacy.
Bro wasn't-
I'm a legacy nigga.
Bro wasn't ready, bro.
I'm a legacy nigga.
He wasn't ready.
I was ready when I was in high school.
He wasn't
Top
ready.
10.
I was ready when I was in high school.
He was an
I was ready when I was in high
All-American.
school.
All right,
He
let's-
was an All-American.
I was ready when I was in high
I
school.
was ranked 100 and left my sophomore year.
But you was
I wasn't
second
the best
round,
player in
Gil.
the country.
Gil, you was second round.
That makes it
How was you ready? How was you ready when you went second round?
That makes it better.
What you mean?
I was 100
How
and
was
left.
you? Hey, Brent, how are you ready?
I was in the top 10.
How are you ready
I
when you went
was
second
not.
round?
Nobody give a fuck about no Anthony Davis.
How
What
are
you
you
talking
ready?
about?
How
Nobody
you
give a
ready?
fuck about no Anthony
How you
Davis.
ready? How was you ready and you was second round?
Huh? You was the #1 shooting guard. Right? You was the #1 shooting guard. You supposed to
Make
be
it
one and
make
done,
sense,
right?
Gilbert.
Huh?
Make it make
The
sense.
top 15 players in high school basketball supposed to be one and done.
Make it
I'm
make
number
No, it ain't.
100.
No, it ain't.
I was supposed
No,
to be
it ain't.
red.
Now you capping.
I
Now
was
you-
supposed to be red shirted.
Don't cap.
I was supposed to be red shirted, play 5
cap.
years in college, and I left after my sophomore year.
Don't cap. Don't
That
cap.
says more about my work ethic. Has nothing to do with anything else.
Okay, there you go.
And I left.
There you go.
Huh?
There you go.
I can't talk about my junior year because I was in NBA.
And you know what we can't talk about?
Starting.
You know what we can't talk about?
Starting player of the month. I got one of those. I got one of those. Well, you
Your rookie, your rookie year?
Yeah, player of the month. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought you was on the bench talking about.
That's where I started off at. That's where I started off at. That's where I started off
I thought you
at.
was
got
on
one,
the
bro?
bench
Huh?
saying.
You got one too?
I thought you was on the bench saying, "Oh yeah, Vince Carter got me
I didn't know
sitting
that.
here thinking about not playing no
Yeah, the beginning
more.
of the year, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm not supposed to be here. I got to go in the gym and."
Yeah, the beginning of the year. Yeah, the beginning of the year. You know it's 6 months of basketball? You know there's 6 months?
You hear this nigga just be capping, my nigga. He can't beat me head up in no debate, no shooting, no nothing. He got to bring in bullshit. Everybody know it. He move the goalpost every fucking time he losing.
Well, there's
And then he go play against a girl to go validate the shit.
I played 40.
Nigga,
I played
fuck
47.
outta
I played
here,
47
nigga.
games. So let's see. Did not play. Did not play. Did
Fuck
not
you
play.
talking about,
2 minutes.
man?
8 minutes. Did not play. 3 minutes. Did not play. Did not play. 4 minutes.
Stat
did not
man,
play. Did
stat
not play.
man, yeah,
4
that's
minutes.
me.
3 minutes. You know.
Fat man, yeah, that's me.
Well, you don't want to hear. Did not play. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 6 minutes. 9
Yeah,
minutes.
hey,
6.
hey, yeah, look
did
at
not
the
play. Did not play. Did not play. Right. So I did not play.
nice
And then
play.
eventually, what happened? I played, and when I played, rookie of the month. I'm sorry. You was in college though.
All right, and this is a
having
good
fun.
place to
You
move
having fun?
on.
Hey, I was playing them up while you was in college, man. Nobody was hearing none of that, man.
Yeah, hey,
This good place to move on.
Yeah, that was the problem. He was looking at that work.
Yep, camel toe. City.
You was looking at pictures.
Boy, boy,
All right,
boy.
let's go to hibachi time.
Hey, yo, listen.
And moving on and moving
McDonald's
forward.
time.
Your favorite show, Gilbert Arenas, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL, get that $100 deposit match from the folks at Underdog Fantasy so you can see more conversations like this. Very spirited, very heated, but these men love each other. When
Leave me the
cameras
fuck
come on,
alone, Gilbert.
Your camera's cut off.
Hey, yo, you ever notice how I started and then
Every
like, get it
time.
going, and then
Every
they get
time.
going, and then it's like, all right, here you go, y'all take
Cause
it.
he fucking hate my gut. That's why. He fucking hate my gut. God damn. If he could hit me with his car, he would. Is that him? Is that him? Melly! Run that nigga over!
If I hit you, how we gonna argue?
Run him over! Because he's hey, he gonna survive. He gonna see his ass
Oh, yeah, he
tomorrow.
gonna will his
He gonna
ass
roll
away.
his ass in here.
He be like,
Hit that nigga.
burn.
But these gentlemen all love each other. Let's keep it moving. Lakers.
So you sub AI into Steph Curry's team. Does he win 4 championships and he do all the shit?
Hell no, he don't. No, he don't.
No, he
I don't
don't.
know.
No,
he
I
don't.
don't know.
Wait, hold on. Relax. I don't know.
So the question is, does
I don't
Steph
know.
Curry average 28 a game without the cast that he has? All the screen set and all that shit?
Yeah. Eventually, yeah, because his shooting, his skill set, you create the offense for him anyway. So the dominant player is going to be dominant.
AI can move around.
They're gonna be dominant.
AI can move around, Brandon?
Yeah, he can
But
move around. Put him in the same.
Put
him in the same category
But what
as
I'm
Steph
saying,
Curry.
but
Can we double down on
But
that?
what I'm saying
Hey,
is,
no, let's double
we
down.
double
You the
down
one
on
said
that?
it. You the
AI
one said.
can move
You the one
around?
said.
AI
Compared him
can
to
move
Steph Curry?
around?
Yes.
He didn't have
Compared to Steph
Compared-
Curry.
yes,
he didn't have the guard. He didn't have the
AI
guard.
can move around.
He didn't have to guard him.
Compared to Steph Curry. Allen Iverson.
Yes. You say it loud as you want.
No.
Say it as loud as you fucking
Rookie
want.
of the year.
Say it
Number
as loud as you
1
want.
pick.
He cannot fuck with
Number
no Steph
1
Curry.
pick.
He cannot fuck
I
with
don't
Steph
know
Curry,
what.
bro.
The problem is.
Woo!
The problem is.
That Steph Curry brand is tough over there.
No, I like
Nah.
it. I love AI, but he
No, you
can't
don't.
use Steph.
Not because you never played against him. You don't know what it was,
The blur.
right? You don't know what it was. Like he himself demanded all 5 people.
This guy.
No, he doesn't.
So this is guy.
No, he's
Right
never
when he
been.
step past half court. He demands everybody.
No, he's never been quadruple teamed.
When he stepped past half court, everybody's guarding him.
Who?
Steph Curry. What are you talking about? You're not just gonna let Steph Curry walk past half with the ball. You're gonna have to guard him.
They do it all the time.
You switched out on.
Okay, another guy. It's
Well,
5
you
guys.
switched.
It's 5
No
guys
one-
watching one guy.
No one switched on to Allen Iverson.
You didn't have to. For what?
No, we
You didn't have to.
You got to switch on Steph.
We didn't. No.
What do you mean you didn't
We
have
didn't
to?
switch. No one was that fucking stupid.
Brandon,
Because
what
the
are you
thing about
talking
Steph is,
What are y'all
Steph,
talking about?
Steph wasn't fast like
don't
Allen
have-
Iverson.
doesn't matter.
So you can switch onto him, and he's gonna try to bop you. Allen Iverson, you had to double or triple team.
Gone.
If he was there, we don't give a fuck who you were.
Mm-hmm.
You're over there. Cool. We're here.
We watching
If
AI.
if Clay was with Allen Iverson,
Mm-hmm.
Clay would average 30.
Easy.
Because we did not give 2 shits about Clay at that point because the dude himself was so dominant.
That it didn't win to no ring.
And so, do you know what his team looked like?
Okay,
And let me,
well, hey, well,
let me,
hey.
no.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
You should give a fuck.
You should.
Let me, no. Hold on.
Playing in the league, man.
Hold on.
What do you mean? Who was playing in the league?
No, hold on.
Kobe,
Bro,
Shaq,
stop
Vince,
disrespecting.
Ray,
It's not disrespecting.
AD,
Disrespecting
Al,
stuff like that is
Tim
crazy.
Duncan. All these niggas was
Disrespect
playing in the league.
And you know who Steph had to go against? KD, Russ, James Harden, LeBron James,
hold on.
Kyrie Irving.
Hold on.
Yeah, a bunch
of what?
Bunch of superstars.
Compared to all the names.
Compared to all the niggas you played against, trash.
Hold on.
Tracy McGrady,
Watch
Vince
out.
Carter.
How the hell is he
all
talking?
they trash?
How the hell is he
they
talking?
all trash?
Talking.
They all Hall of Famers.
These other niggas
They
better.
all
They
Hall of
better.
Famers.
The dudes I played against is better.
Hold
Guys I played against is better.
Let me just.
Watch out with that early 2000s.
No.
Ran all y'all.
Wow.
No. Hold on.
Ran all y'all.
Hey, Brandon Jennings said Allen Iverson can watch out.
No, wait, no, wait,
Yeah,
no,
compared
no,
to
no.
Steph Curry?
No,
Compared to Steph Curry?
wait.
Are you serious?
No, wait, hold on.
Sure.
Listen,
Yeah, I like my era. I like my era a lot.
Who's your era again? Name them names.
all right.
Hold on, Gil, hold on.
No.
Name them names. Name them names of your era.
My era?
Name the names of your era.
Hold on.
Let him kill himself.
No.
Hold on. let me
No,
get
that's not it. No, this is.
Hold on.
This is.
Hold on.
What
No.
era are you?
Pull it out.
Yeah, please go get the body
I gotta help.
bag.
No.
Please go get the body.
All right.
Please go get the body
Thank you,
bag.
Paulo.
Pull it out.
Your era versus my era?
No. Pull it out.
Ladies and
All right.
gentlemen, we have, the body bag has arrived.
Hold on. Curry.
I think it's big enough. It's big enough.
All right. When Curry went to the championship, right? He had who?
I don't care who he had.
No.
I got drafted there.
No, what I'm saying-
I don't care what my team is.
No,
It
you
don't
got-
matter. This
no,
is
you-
where I
you
got
got-
drafted. I got drafted here.
Who is
No,
it?
wait, hold on.
Hold on.
I get what you're saying. This is what I'm gonna tell you a lineup. This lineup, one man took this team
The East was trash.
to the championship.
The East was trash.
Cool. Mutombo,
The East was trash. Okay, All-Star, Hall of Famer.
Aaron McKee, Eric Snow, Tyrone Hill, Bruford,
Todd McCullough,
Rajah Bell, George Lynch,
Matt Harper.
Kevin Ali, Todd McCullough. One man took that. When you said Hall of Famer, is it a Hall of Famer that scored? So that means right now, not nobody on this
The East
team.
was weak.
Hold on. That means nobody on this team
The East was
can score 10 points, which means all 5 defenders was trying to stop one man because we know the other 4 were worthless. He got this team to the championship playing literally one-on-one. He don't have a Klay Thompson on his team.
Brandon.
He don't have a Poole on his
Brandon.
team.
That's not my-
So what I'm
Brandon, I
saying,
got
when
you.
you're
Put your
saying,
leg in.
no, what I'm saying
Brandon,
is,
come put your
what I'm
leg
saying-
in here.
What I'm saying is when
Come
you
put
say,
your fucking legs in here. What are you talking
not in
about?
the body bag.
Put
I'm not in the
your
body bag.
fucking legs
I'm not in the body
the
bag.
fucking
Your era-
bag.
Your era was
Rashad has
trash.
I don't want to
body bag.
cut your
Y'all era
legs
was
off.
trash. Y'all era was trash.
You're
Y'all
gonna
had
make
one
me
man
cut your
6 foot.
fucking
No,
legs off.
that's how terrible y'all were.
Name
what I'm
your
saying,
class.
no, what I'm saying
That's how
is,
trash
Name
y'all
your
were.
class.
No, what I'm
terrible the East was.
Name your fucking
what I'm saying
class.
is when you're saying a man ain't that good, you have to realize.
I didn't say he wasn't that. What
If
I'm
he-
saying is he's not better than Steph Curry.
What's
wrong with that?
If this man had a Klay
He's not even
Thompson,
better than James Harden.
if this man had a Klay Thompson on his team, type of player, if this man had a Kevin Durant type of
fight
player,
for your era. That's
what I'm
fine.
saying. No, what I'm
Name-
saying.
Fight for your era. Fight
I'm
for your
waiting
era.
for you to
I'm
name your
naming
guy.
2 niggas I
No.
know he can't fuck.
What I'm saying.
James Harden, Russell Westbrook,
what I'm saying
Kyrie
is,
Irving,
if
Steph Curry. I mean, come on. Stop. Come on.
He don't even have an all practice player on his team.
He don't even want to practice.
You're literally saying if you think Klay, if Curry was on this team, you think they're making it to the championship?
I don't know. Maybe in that era, y'all era was trash. Your
Our
era
era
was not that
was
good.
trash.
That's 01. 01.
Double down on that.
Kobe and Shaq
Hey,
swept the whole thing. It was Kobe and Shaq.
Double
That's it.
down
all
on
we
it.
cared about.
Double down
all y'all
on
was
it,
just,
Brandon.
All y'all was just there.
You know what you're doing right now?
I'm saying what I'm saying. Hey, let's go.
You're still alive and you're getting in the
Listen,
body bag.
I'm not getting in
We
the body
haven't
bag.
even
I'm not
dug
going
the
away
hole.
I'm not going away from Steph Curry being a better
But you
basketball
just
player.
said our era was trash.
No, it ain't even about to be in the trap. I'm talking about this.
All peers.
I'm talking about this.
Kevin
If
Martin.
I just told you this lineup and Allen Iverson is on this court, what are you doing defensively?
It was the watered down.
What are you defensively? What are you doing defensively with a lineup of Mutombo, Aaron McKee, who averaged 7 points? Eric Snow, who can shoot the ball. Tyrone Hill, Bruford. What are you doing defensively to Allen Iverson?
I don't know. It sounds like
You do know, Brandon.
It's
Stop
fine.
deflecting.
I don't know.
I'm doubling and triple teaming.
It sounds like the D Rose team he had with the Bulls, a bunch of defenders, and then he
So
ended
what
up
are you doing to
Wait,
D
wait,
Rose?
whoa.
What are you doing?
What the Rose?
What are you doing?
What, the Rose?
That D Rose team that he had when he went to the Eastern Conference, when he got MVP, yeah, he had a bunch of defenders on his team. Now with Ben Gordon was gone.
Did Hyrick shoot the ball? Can Hyrick shoot? Who can shoot the ball here?
I don't know.
Nobody. Nobody. But what I'm saying
That's
is,
how bad
but
he
what I'm
was. That's
saying,
how bad it was.
It's not as bad. It's how good he was.
No, that's how bad.
You're trying to
that's
take
how bad the East was. It was that trash.
East.
It was that trash. The East was that weak.
2001.
That week. That week. It was that week. Toronto was gonna get in if y'all didn't get in. Woo.
What era are you talking about?
This is 2001 when he went to the finals, right? You're talking about AI. Yeah, when
You think of a team take fucking right? What's the name's argument was when Curry lost one player, just one player, they didn't make it to the playoffs.
You're talking about T-Mac said that. He said that. We're listening to him. That's what we're listening to. That's what we're listening to. Bad Back Mac. Listen to Bad Back Mac.
Now, hold on.
He's doubling down.
He's trying to talk about Steph Curry, not a top 10 player. Get the fuck out of here.
No, what I'm saying.
Fuck out of here.
He called him bad.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, what I'm saying is if you
watch out.
the stat is if you take Clay off,
Talk about my era.
they didn't make the playoffs. If you took Draymond off and you had Clay, they didn't make the playoffs. Now, if you take Clay off and Draymond off, and it's just Curry by himself, and we get.
This is your.
No, you're not trying to listen.
Only imagine
Hold on.
what you've been dealing
Hold on.
with,
If
bro.
you take, if I take
Don't
Drake,
bring Freedom.
if I take Drake,
What the fuck is going on, Freedom?
Leave the dog.
if I take Draymond off and I take Clay off.
Not Freedom, Shad. Not Freedom in the bottom. No.
Go ahead, Gil.
No.
I take Draymond
Take
off.
Freedom out the bottom
Right, I
bag.
take the All-Star off. I take the Hall of Famer off. I take your other All-Star off. I take your All-NBA everything off. I take your supporting cast off that can actually score a bucket and say
You stuck with
And
Andrew Bogut.
and I say, all right, Curry, get us to the championship. I don't give a fuck what coach you put me in. Can he make it to the championship?
We're speaking hypothetical.
Oh.
Now we're speaking hypothetical now.
Oh, my.
We're not taking hypothetical.
Are you
You know what?
deflecting?
Oh, no.
Why is he not
With the
having
reason-
a whole
with-
conversation? Allen Iverson was a better basketball
Hold
player
on.
than Stephen Curry is.
We can't take it hypothetically because when one was just missing, they didn't make the playoffs. When just one. If you take them both off, can they make it to the championship? That's what Allen Iverson. You're minimizing Allen Iverson. The best thing the NBA had is Philadelphia was too cheap to put anybody with Allen Iverson.
Facts.
That was the best thing for the Eastern Conference.
And they got rid of Larry Hughes.
That they were so cheap that they didn't put anybody with
bad
them.
business.
So we
Bad
was happy.
business. Bad
because
business.
No, what we're saying is the nigga still averaged 30-something
Okay.
while we're trying to quadruple team him.
Okay.
That's how
Still.
good he was.
Still.
Okay.
Still.
He's not better than Stephen Curry.
So where's the basketball conversation
He's not
that
better-
we're having?
he's
Because
not
you're
better than
only
Stephen-
all you're doing is deflecting.
He's not better than
All
Stephen Curry.
you're saying is
I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm
he
saying
said that. He said
I'm
that.
saying
He said that.
I'm saying you don't know how good he was because you didn't play against him. Because I can tell you the lineup is look, you guard him one-on-one. Us three, us four, we're gonna help you. We're not guarding our man. If our man has 20 to have 20, he still gave you 45 while we're still trying to go. That's how fast he was. He was faster than everybody.
That's fine. That's fine.
Right? Your speed couldn't stay in front of him. My speed couldn't stay in front of him.
That's fine.
He still gave you 45 with us loaded up on him.
That's fine.
Rashad, can we take
That's
Freedom
how
out of
good
the
he
body
was.
bag?
That's fine.
If we played this, if he was in his era, we had to play him one-on-one, or he gets to set a pick and roll and Rudy Gobert gets to switch out on him. I don't know what this man.
I've never seen nobody in the NBA couldn't pass half court without getting guarded. Like they have to be right there. So
I don't know. I don't know a guy where we zoned up on form. He's still making layups. He's still making layups. He's not a 3-point. He's making a layup.
7-footers.
let's shoot from half.
Who?
They said Brandon was the next AI.
Next AI.
That is crazy. They called him the next AI.
I don't know why.
And he scores 55, and it's like, that's the next
That's the
AI.
next AI.
You score 55, and they're like, you're the next
Who did he
AI.
do it against?
Go, so,
Who did he do it against?
Golden State Warriors.
Who did he do it
his
against?
man.
Hey, Gil.
Put him in the bag.
Put him in the bag. Hey, put this nigga in the goddamn bag.
It's all right, man.
Put this nigga in the goddamn bag and
Let's move on to mostly fans.
Hey,
Come on in, come on, man, come on, man. Come on in.
I didn't lose. The chat didn't say I lost. The chat didn't say I
Put the
lost.
shoe in the bag.
The chat didn't say I lost.
Put the tough product.
Hey, take the beanie. Come on, put the beanie in there.
The chat didn't say I lost.
The next AI gave his man. I forgot about that.
Freedom ain't free. Y'all not talking
The AI 2.0.
Y'all not talking about nobody in my era.
He scores 55, and it's like, this is the AI
Y'all not talking about
2.0.
nobody in my era, man.
We got to do some morning. So on that note, make sure you stick around for a new episode of Sheen and Tyler coming up after us. This has been Gilbert Arenas presented by Underdog Fantasy. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Throw that music on. Throw that music.
Lamar Odom was the second best.
So Lamar Odom was the second best player.
And he's a killer. Let's not gloss over that.
He is an Anthony Davis?
No.
What?
No.
I mean,
He was an Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis playing back then would be Lamar Odom. He would have put up a similar number.
Lamar Odom ain't even he ain't even a what's the name
Anthony
Love.
Davis
He ain't
playing
even a
in
Kevin Love.
2000.
He's not even a Kevin Love.
Listen.
He's not
Anthony
even a
Davis
Kevin Love.
playing
Okay,
in 2006 is not better than Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom is not even better than Kevin Love.
He's way better than Kevin Love.
How many All-Stars did Lamar Odom make?
You gonna bring up stats?
It's gonna be zero.
Who's better?
It's gonna be zero. It's
So
gonna be
who's better?
zero.
Who's better?
But I will
Are you
just in
saying
case
who got
the Snub
better
won it.
stats? Or you saying who got? Which one you gonna do?
Accolades. Who?
We're not talking about accolades.
We're not talking about
who's the better player.
We're not talking
who's
about
the better
these
player? Lamar Odom or Kevin Love? Now who got the better accolades?
How many All-Stars? Zero. So that means he's zero. How many All-NBAs? Zero. Okay? Zero.
How many teams did Lamar Odom have on his own?
None.
Okay, how many did Kevin Love have?
One.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Okay, that's where he became a what? That's where he got a name for himself? Well, he was the only team. He was the only player on that team. He got to shoot all the balls.
Who's the best player?
Stop it.
So if Lamar Odom was never the best player, how can you even put
I
him
just
in the
want
category?
LeBron to take his numbers up.
How
that's
can
all.
even you compare him to anybody who was the best player? If you
Because
was never good enough to be an option one, I don't even want to have a conversation.
He was good enough.
When? Show me. What year?
Any year. What do you mean?
Show me what year was he the best
Any
player?
year.
On that Clipper team?
Lamar Odom
never.
was good enough to be that.
If you're good enough, then you're going to be that.
He was an asset that was a tradable piece to go to other teams that had good players.
I'm sorry.
Kevin Love, what happened when Kevin Love left Minnesota? Was he ever the man on his team again?
No.
No.
But he was an all-star.
Because he was playing in Minnesota where there was nobody.
But
they was trash.
But he was behind.
He trash.
But he was behind LeBron
He
James.
trash.
He was behind LeBron James and still made an All-Star.
Yeah.
Then
Because
he
he's
became
playing with LeBron
Then he
James.
came a third option and still made the All-Star.
Kevin Love is Ray Giles. Kevin Love is Ray Giles with a jump shot.
Hold on. Lamar Odom was the second best player with Kobe Bryant. The third best player was not even a basketball player, and he still couldn't make an All-Star game.
He wasn't a
You get the
basketball
fuck
player?
out of here.
Who wasn't a
That means Lamar Odom didn't have to pass the ball to nobody, and he couldn't make an All-Star game? Really?
Why did he need to make an All-Star game to be a good player, man? Listen, Lamar Odom is that guy, man.
Yeah,
No,
he's
no,
that guy.
yeah.
He's
That
good.
fucking guy.
He's a good, but
just
don't
because he
compare.
didn't make the list from all these other. We talk about the media, talk all this
No,
other
we're not.
shit. So you're talking about accolades when niggas don't get certain accolades based on what? Them not being good enough? No, that's not the fucking case.
You being the second best player.
That's not the fucking case.
You being the second best player is not fucking great.
Brandon, were you ever an All-Star?
No.
Were you good enough to be?
Were you the number one option?
Were you good?
Yeah.
Were you good
Were you the
enough?
number one option?
Were you
Okay.
Were you good enough
What
to be an
stopped you?
All-Star?
Yeah.
You
were good enough,
I got
right?
hurt. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I got hurt.
He got hurt.
Yeah, I
Were
got
you
hurt.
good enough? To
He
be
got
an
hurt.
Yeah.
Right? You were good enough. We all can say, see what happened? See what happened when I got this nigga?
You sound stupid as fuck. You sound
good
stupid as
enough,
fuck.
right? So if you were ever put in a situation to become an All-Star, you could have.
Yeah.
Lamar Odom was never put in that situation.
Why didn't you become an All-Star?
Because I broke my foot.
You broke your foot.
I tore my Achilles.
What foot did Lamar Odom break?
That's not, listen, that's not
What
why.
foot did he break?
Hey, when did you break your foot?
I broke my foot by
What
maybe,
year?
my second year in the league, I broke my foot. I was leading the team in scoring, assists, and rebounds.
Second year. Okay.
My second year, yep. And then I broke my foot. And then my last year in Detroit, I tore my Achilles two or 3 weeks before All-Star break.
That was what, your 6th, 7th season?
No.
Yeah.
6th, 7th season?
Yeah.
So in between that time, you could have been an All-Star. But you were still good, right?
Yeah.
You were still good, but you didn't make the team.
Yeah, but I was the number, like you said, I was the number one option though. Like I
I'm
was
just saying, when niggas are good, it doesn't mean that because they didn't make X, Y, and Z that they're not good. Lamar Odom was good.
Man, they putting third options on the NBA All-Star. And you telling me the second option can't make it? His competition is Chris
Kyle
Mims
Korver was
and
an all-star.
Smush
Wasn't
Parker.
Kyle Korver an all-star?
Smush Parker and
Kyle
Mims,
Korver.
and you can't
Millsap was an all-star, wasn't
Yes.
he?
Yes.
These are guys, they're not better than Lamar Odom.
Obviously they are.
No, they're not. It's just obviously the voting for All-Star just don't mean that they're voting for the best players.
35.
And you had a problem with it. You had a problem with the voting system when they're voting in guys based on team success and not how good you are. I think that would prove my
Your
point.
team, sorry, you average 15. Your team sucks, and you average 15. We're not
My
talking,
team sucked. I
we're
averaged
not
15.
talking about 15
I averaged
on a
15.
good
My team sucked.
You came off the bench.
My team sucked.
You came up.
Average
what?
15.
Thank you.
I
Now
was
think
good.
about what you're saying.
I was good.
What option were you?
I was second.
No, what option were you on the team?
I was the number 2 option.
Coming off the bench. You was the
Coming
number 2 option.
off the bench. Number 2 option.
So who was on the team?
Me, Al Jefferson, Randy Foye, Ryan Gomes, Gerald Green, Marco Yarich, whoever you want to name.
And you came off the bench.
Came off the bench.
And-
I was coming off the bench behind Kurt Snyder and Corey Brewer.
So you came off the
Number
bench.
2 option.
You came off the bench and averaged 16 off the bench. So you put more production in the game off the bench than someone who's starting.
Yes. That's
Case
what's
closed.
called stupid coaching.
Case closed.
Stupid coach.
Case closed.
Why he not starting?
Case closed. Prove my point.
Why he not starting?
I knew your bragging for yourself was going to diminish.
What's your point? But what's your point?
My
How
point,
can you just say prove your point? What point are you making?
my point is
Let's hear it.
that a number 2 option who's starting next to Kobe Bryant with nobody behind him, only average 15, and you can come off the bench for your team and average the same amount of points.
And
so you put the
we're
same.
both not all-stars. And we're both good. Tell me what your point is again.
You came off the bench and averaged the same amount as a guy you're promoting who should have been good.
He was good.
That means
He started.
we can find.
But what's the point?
We can find 100 bench players to come in and do exactly what he did, and he was the number 2 option behind Kobe Bryant.
And what's the point?
Because I know Paul
But what's
Gasol.
the point,
I know
though?
Paul Gasol was the second option when he came in, and he was fucking all-star and all-NBA, and he got his jersey retired. So
So all second options are supposed to be all-stars. That's what you're saying.
if they're good,
Okay. So we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole of trying to list all second options who were not all-stars. We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. We'd be here all day.
You came off the
We'd
bench.
be here all day talking about,
You
hey
came off-
man, you were the second option. Why wasn't you an all-star?
off the bench.
Oh, because I wasn't good enough.
you came off the bench, right? I'm pretty sure if you were starting and your team was doing this, eventually you
I would have
have
averaged
the-
25 points a
Yes.
game
Oh, yes. You would average 25 points a game. Thank you.
because I didn't have a Kobe Bryant on my teams averaging 35.
Well, why is he averaging 35? Because the second option.
Because he's fucking Kobe
the second
Bryant.
option is not a
Because
second
he's
option.
fucking Kobe Bryant.
The second option is not a second
Why
option.
was like, what?
yeah, what position?
Easy. That's why when a real second option came, they put his ass to the bench. Did they? Did they?
But who did-
When?
He came off the bench and got 6th man of the year.
Yeah, you got 6 man of the year because he was playing like a. Right now, hold on. Let me just.
Yeah, what
just make-
position is Lamar Odom? Like, what position would you have him?
Point forward.
So it's shooting, like,
1 through 4.
1 through 4?
Yeah, I'm just depending on how you want to utilize them. A little and some 5 occasionally if necessary.
See, when he go to his phone,
Yeah, just
when you go to his phone, you know you got him. You know you got him.
No, I just
got him.
No, I go to my phone just to-
that man. Yeah,
So,
that's me. I'm head up.
he
I'm
played-
head up.
He played.
I'm head
he
up
was
with
the
this dude.
Second
I
option.
don't gotta go to my phone.
Second option average 14, 15, 14, 11 as the second option.
Let's keep this
That's
thing
what
moving.
second. That's
So
Let's
him
keep-
and Draymond Green like the same?
yeah.
Damn, let's keep this thing moving.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying you said point forward, right? Mm-hmm. So he's like,
Yeah.
So let's move on. We got to.
Yep. Say it again.
Because you say he's a point forward, and Draymond Green played 1 through 4.
Yeah.
So he's like a Draymond Green.
Yep, without a Clay and a KD at the time.
And without the All-Star appearances.
Without the KD and
the All-Star appearance.
So you take off
Because
KD.
apparently, Draymond's an All-Star, right?
So you take off KD and Clay. That was Draymond.
Same guy. Same guy.
Look how many shots is open.
Is
You
Draymond
take off
good?
KD and Clay, and it's just Curry.
Is Draymond better than Lamar Odom?
As a player, as a one-on-one player, no.
I didn't say one-on-one. I
I'm
said
saying
is he better.
As far as like just going out there.
Lamar Odom better than Draymond Green?
No.
That nigga Lamar Odom is cold, man. Shit.
I'm just saying.
Shit.
You're a
That
hooper,
nigga-
right?
that nigga
You're a
Lamar Odom was-
hooper.
that nigga Lamar Odom
That's
was
blasphemy
cold.
to even think and
That
say
nigga
some
Lamar
shit
Odom
like
was
that.
cold.
Draymond Green better than Lamar Odom?
I said no.
You said yes.
I just said no.
Yeah, that's just. Yeah.
That's why I say he don't listen. He don't listen at all. That's why he contradicts himself, because all he does is hear something and then stops thinking.
Do you think they're gonna put Kyrie on the team? Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking.
He's been
I'm
playing
thinking USA.
so well.
I'm
Kyrie
just thinking
gotta
of
make
USA basketball of the.
I mean, he's USA. He's been USA.
Who he signed with too?
It's controversy. That's all. I'm just thinking controversy.
Well, yeah, Kyrie. Who did Kyrie?
That's all I'm.
Yeah, he's
I'm
with the
thinking.
Chinese
I'm trying to think outside the box. Basketball, absolutely yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Anta, right?
I'm just thinking outside
Baller.
the box right now.
I don't even know.
Because it's gonna be hard. I'm just
When it comes to this shit, people got memory like elephant. That's all.
But to be honest, like, when people talk about, like, your outside stuff, the fuck does that do anyway?
It doesn't. I'm hearing you, but
Like, you know what I mean? Like, this would be me. Like, you saying, oh, yeah, you know, we're scared for this. Bitch, my jersey's number 2 in selling, so obviously none of that matters.
yeah, but they don't want people.
And my shoe. And my shoe.
But they don't want people boycotting, picketing outside
Who?
the Olympic Village.
Who?
You never know the way people think, Gil.
If I got 20,000 people picketing outside, good job. We're doing good.
No, that's not good press.
Yeah, it is.
That's not good press. For
It
you,
is.
it is.
It's good press.
Yeah, because you thumbs up, everybody got something to say to you.
Yeah, 20,000 people. I got 20,000 people cheering me the fuck on
Yeah,
when I'm
you-
walking out of the building.
yeah, you-
Because you know they're going to buy the tickets, they're going to go in there and do the...
No, they're not going. They're not going in. The protesters not buying tickets, Gil.
You know how...
Yeah.
You know how stupid protesting is in reality?
I'm just letting you know what USA
I
basketball.
think Trump let everybody know how stupid it was. He goes and does a podium. 2,000 people is cheering him on. 20,000 people are there to boo him. He did exactly what I would do. Hey, I had 22,000 people here to see me. Had 22,000. I don't give a fuck how many people said, fuck you. 22,000.
But you're not USA basketball.
Yeah, you view the world differently.
Yeah, you view the
Grant
world.
Hill,
And
Steve
trust me,
Kerr.
the USA committee don't want people outside the Olympic fucking village boycotting because of something that one of the guys has posted, had to say, or was a part of his team. Fuck his skill set.
What does it mean though? Like what? Like
It's a
boycotting mean-
world thing, Gilbert. It ain't about you. It ain't about your fucking views.
It ain't about theirs either.
Yes, it is. Because they picking a fucking team.
So you think
Wait a minute, so if- wait,
they're
wait.
not gonna get views if Kyrie's playing?
Yeah,
They don't want any bad press whatsoever when it comes to USA basketball or USA
what is
sports,
bad?
period,
So
or
why would-
Olympics.
So why would?
Just no bad press.
So why would you let Kobe put on a USA jersey?
None
of it
has
matters.
nothing to
Phony.
do with political views or race or
fake.
anything like that. Did it? No. Kyrie was getting crucified because of what he posted about.
We're in a very sensitive time right now also.
So just hear me out.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's
like we're
all...
in the timing of
I'm
it.
pretty sure somebody had a problem with Kobe being on the Olympic
It
team.
is.
Yes. But it had
again,
nothing to do with the climate of the world that we live in today.
But it's
And
So
the
because
biggest-
so
but the
because of
biggest-
that, so because of that
It might-
tweet is
It might. I ain't saying they
Oh,
are.
no, I know, but
But
you
then
said
the
that.
people.
I ain't saying
That could
they
be the
are,
question mark.
but it could be something that comes into question
Yeah.
if we wondering why Kyrie didn't make it. It could be that. Is what I'm saying. It ain't got shit to do with the way you think about life, Gilbert. Like,
I think
I'm
about
thinking
life.
about facts.
I think about facts.
These are facts here.
20,000 people are boycotting
It's not
sold out
good.
arena. What the fuck do I care
They not
about?
going in.
Says who?
Gil.
They're going in every arena now, so what's
Gil,
the
we
difference?
talking about
The
the
United States?
we talking about the Olympics, Gil.
So
We're not talking about fucking the basketball arena downtown LA.
So I'm gonna be a fan.
This the Olympics.
Hold on.
Here,
So I'm
the
gonna be a
world
fan.
is here watching.
I'm gonna be a fan of the Olympics.
The world is
and
here
I'm not
watching.
gonna go in to see LeBron James, Kevin Durant, the rest
We're
of the
not
world
talking
because
about
of one
the
guy.
fans of the Olympics, Gilbert.
One guy?
We're not talking about, you talking about the fans of the Olympics. I'm talking about people that care about the shit that he posted. Fuck the fans.
I don't care about what I'm saying is if it doesn't.
Fuck the fans.
But the fans is what we care about.
The fans are going no matter what.
Okay, exactly.
I'm not talking about them.
So why do I care then?
We're not, because you're not the USA committee, Gilbert.
But what I'm saying is, as the USA
If you was on the USA committee, you would have to change your fucking views in the way you think, but you're not. You're sitting here with me debating.
Okay, here, let me ask you something. Okay, so look, this was a real conversation. So,
Absolutely.
Obviously, women didn't like my views. And, Adidas was selling my shoes, right?
Women?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, we're having pushback on the women.
Mm-hmm.
And I just blatantly said it.
Mm-hmm.
When the fuck did they start buying my shoes?
Okay, that you can stand on that.
But it's real. It's my bottom line. If it doesn't bottom your bottom line, Dave Chappelle
But
proved
the
it.
Olympics
If
you
it
can
doesn't
stand
bottom
on
your
that.
bottom line is your bottom line. If it doesn't affect your bottom line, why?
Because
everyone has a voice.
You can stand on that, Gilbert. We're not talking about you. You bringing this back to fucking you once again. We're not talking about you.
You're bringing it about you. That's
No,
not
I'm not.
reality.
I'm talking about USA basketball in a hypothetical situation
That's
here.
hypothetical. It's not real.
Right? No, you brought up a real situation.
A real situation that was
So
real.
therefore, you're
yours
talking
is
about USA
hypothetical.
basketball.
Yours don't have.
You're talking about you. Yeah. Did he tweet something that that people had a problem with?
Yes.
A big fucking problem with? Yes or no?
Did it
Was it a problem, Gil? Don't try to dissect it.
Yes,
So
but did it affect anything in reality?
yes, the boy got suspended. He didn't play fucking basketball. So yes,
Okay,
he
he's
did.
playing now. Does it affect?
Now, people have long memories like an elephant when it comes to certain things, what I'm saying.
So there's 82
So when
games he's
it
been
comes,
playing.
we're not talking about you want to keep talking about the NBA, Gil.
There's those people.
Well,
right
We're
here.
talking about the world here.
Right.
Is the world going to be in Paris?
Yep.
And
Quite
people,
literally, yes.
Yes, the world is going to be there, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Quite
So if I see him on the
literally.
roster, I have a chance to go or not. So if I don't go, then I
That's
don't
your
go.
choice. We're not talking
I'm not
about
gonna
you.
go there. You know
So
how
once
stupid
again,
you gotta look
Once again,
to
you're
go
talking
there
about
to
you.
protest.
Once again, you're talking about you.
I'm speaking facts.
People do it all the
I
time,
live
Gil.
in wherever I live, and I'm going to get a
Once
plane
again, you
ticket to
bringing
go
it about
boycott
Yes.
in
Yes.
Paris.
Yes, nigga.
You're a moron.
That's your opinion, but
No,
people
that's
do it
a
all
fact.
the time.
That's a fact.
People do it all the time,
gonna
Gil.
go-
So people that pick it are
but then
morons.
People might think that people who buy a ticket to go watch someone like that play is also a moron.
So,
Depends
yes.
on your.
So you bringing it once again. You making this shit about
So
you.
the problem is, in reality,
You making it about you.
you don't know how to hate. Hate means you just don't show the fuck up. Hate does not mean you spend your time writing, I hate you on shirts, getting them printed, going, traveling 10,000 miles to wave a fucking flag to say, I hate you. Hate you means I don't support it at all.
At all.
They're not
I don't fuck
supporting
with you
it.
at
They
all.
do not know.
They're
We'll
not
say-
supporting
Okay, we're talking about.
Then how?
They're not supporting the
live
event.
in
Then how do we know?
They're not supporting
Then how
the
do we
event.
know they're boycotting if they don't support?
They're not supporting the event, Gilbert. They're not going inside.
They are
Then why are you there?
To protest.
The fuck are you talking about, Gil?
Why
I
are
just
you
said why they are there.
Then this is the
Why-
problem.
I
that
just
the world-
said why they are there.
To what?
Because they dislike something that somebody did or said or a cause or whatever the fuck the issue
So
is.
you put money in the city. You bought tickets. You
No.
bought this. You did that. At the end of the day, the money's all that matters, man.
No, it's you making this shit about
Man, if
you.
Yeah.
boycott, and look, if I'm gonna boycott an arena,
you-
no one shows up to the arena.
You
Zero
make-
ticket
that's
sales.
Gilbert's thought
That
process.
is boycotting.
That's Gil-
boycotting doesn't mean
It comes in
22,000
different
people
fashion.
show up.
It comes
and
in
then
different
say,
fashion.
I hate you. That is not boycotting.
It comes in different fashions, Gil.
No, it doesn't.
It does
comes
not.
in one fashion.
Well, boycotting comes in different fashion.
One fashion.
How?
Don't show up.
That's your opinion.
So that is a real boycott.
But in your
That's when we do
and-
not
and
go
people-
inside the place.
And people
that is
picket
called a
and
boycott.
people picket and protest and all that shit. Do they not?
Yeah.
Because of different issues that they have a problem with. Yes or not?
And
yes or no?
And why doesn't it work?
Yes or no?
Yes.
They're voicing their fucking opinion because they have the right to. They have disliked something. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Let you do some. So Michael Vick and Dogs and Peter. Why the fuck you think Arthur Blank didn't have his ass standing back at quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons? Huh?
Was it real?
Was what real?
Did he get another job?
When he got another job,
We talking about Arthur Blank, the
I don't
job
give a fuck
that he
about
had.
him. If you're gonna boycott,
Because you know what this was about? It wasn't about the Atlanta Falcons. He didn't want motherfuckers out. He didn't want Peter outside of motherfucking Home Depot, nigga, because he owns fucking Home Depot.
Okay, and then
Trust me.
Okay, and then when he got a job, when they boycotted,
We talking about Arthur Blank here.
I don't give a fuck. That's one person. Another
Because
person.
he had a.
But that's what we talking about.
Another
USA
person took a
committee versus the Dallas
Lexi's
Mavericks.
Arena. Go ahead, Lexi.
Another person took a job and took a job on him.
It's another person. I didn't say that person.
Okay, but in reality,
I'm not talking about that person, Gil.
Okay, but
I said Arthur Blank.
Now-
the reason Arthur Blank didn't,
Okay.
because he didn't want Peter.
didn't want.
And if he would, and guess what? Wherever Michael Vick went, guess what?
What happened?
Motherfuckers out that bitch with fucking signs, boy picketing and shit.
So when he went to Philadelphia.
Yes, absolutely.
You're absolutely right.
but the difference
How was that arena outside
But
the
they
picket?
still fans that went to the game, Gil.
That's all.
Those are people that don't give a fuck about Michael Vick and dogs.
Okay, so how many people showed
And there's people that's going to go see Kyrie Irving play if he makes the Olympic team because they don't give a fuck what he posted. But there are people that had a problem with it.
Okay, so Michael Blank's stats are not real because we don't know.
Michael Vick.
No, the owner.
Arthur Blank.
We don't know.
Well, we don't know
That
what?
was assumption that something was going to happen. You don't know.
It happened, Gil.
No, yeah, it happened in Philly. He sold out everywhere he went. That's the true fact.
No, the Philadelphia Eagles sold it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The Philadelphia Eagles to go see Michael Vick, and his jersey was everywhere.
Okay.
That is the real
Those
stat.
are Michael Vick fans, no matter what he did, no matter what he had to say.
Exactly.
And Kyrie Irving has the exact same thing, Gil. And there are still people that have a problem on this. If you flip, there's two sides of a coin, yes or no?
Yes.
There's two sides of a fucking coin. There are people that love him. There's people that love him.
And
Because
his
it's the
support.
I'm telling you, in the meeting, in the committee meeting, when people sitting down talking, who we're going to have on the team? Guarantee the shit will come up. It will come up, Gil. And if he doesn't make the team, damn what his skill set is, I guarantee this was a conversation that was had. We're talking about the world, dog. It's a view.
Well, then we're gonna see.
That we're
They
gonna have
decide
a
what they choose
that we're
to
gonna
do.
have a bunch of people boycotting the
It's the
USA
thing, dog.
game.
Whether you like it or not, whether you want to keep interjecting your fucking self in it or not, is one thing.
Yours
but this is the
hypothetical.
thing.
Everything you said is hypothetical.
No, this
There's
is not
no
hypothetical.
fact on it.
We're talking about who can
Where's
make the
the
team or not.
results?
We're talking about who can make the team or not.
No, what I'm
right?
saying is, where's the
We're talking about who
result?
can make the team or not. The results are, did the boy miss games because of something that he tweeted? Yes. Did people have a problem with it? Yes. Will it come up in conversation when it's time?
We don't know.
I'm telling you.
All we know is he plays for Dallas,
and it's going to come
and
up.
nobody's boycotting.
Because people ain't going to forget.
Nobody's boycotting.
Lexi, this is your arena. What'd you have to say?
Trust me. We ain't talking about, you want to keep talking about the NBA, Gilbert.
And money.
Keep talking about the NBA. I'm talking about.
Yours is fantasy, though.
No,
There's
is
no
he not?
realness in it.
So we're not going to the Olympics?
Who?
So the USA is not going to the Olympics?
Yes.
Is USA going to be represented in the Olympics?
Yes.
I'm just curious here.
And you're saying the world is going to boycott?
Yes.
The world is going to boycott?
Did I say the world, motherfucker? No.
You said the world.
No,
The world is
people.
going to be there.
The world is going to be there.
People in the world.
People inside the world have a problem with things, Gil.
We can boycott for anything.
So once again, you want to
We
make
can
this shit
boycott
about
gas
you.
prices.
You want to keep making this shit about you.
I didn't say me.
It ain't about
we
you.
We can boycott anything.
It ain't about you.
You can boycott anything.
I'm
What
not
the fuck does
boycotting
it
shit
matter,
because
though?
it ain't my fucking
What does it
personal-
matter if you don't buy a ticket?
I
If
don't
the arena sold out, that's all that
I'm
matters.
not talking about me, Gilbert. You want to
doesn't
keep
matter.
putting yourself in it.
No, but it has nothing to do with me.
Yes, you do. You keep
You're
saying,
on
if
there.
I do this, if it's me, you keep wanting shit about
Okay, if
you.
he goes,
I'm not
do
talking
you
about
think
me.
no one's going to go to the arena?
Did I say that? Did I say that?
Is the arena going to be sold out, yes or no?
Yes, and there
Okay,
could
then
be
why
people.
the fuck do anybody give a fuck?
Because people do, Gilbert. That's the fucking fact of the matter.
You're not here to make fucking friends.
You don't.
Right? There's two sides of the coin.
Exactly. People love him and people don't like him.
And the people who don't like him don't show up. The fuck we care for?
They can show up and picket is what I'm saying, and the USA don't want fucking bad press.
All right, but let's
Point blank, period. You want to keep interjecting yourself in.
Who cares?
You want to make it about you.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about Kyrie since you brought up the subject. So in a recent interview with ESPN, Irving had this to say about his time with the Mavs and how he's grown as a person and as a hooper. He said, I had to be mature enough to say, I got to take accountability for my own actions. I got to really walk and be the example that I want to see in the world. And that's just being a good person to a lot of people and not being so hard to reach, not being so isolated where people can misjudge that as whatever it is. Like, oh, he doesn't talk or he's not really close with anybody. I don't really know him that well. So I feel like a lot of people misjudge me. Dallas gave me a chance to just focus on the main thing, which is being the best basketball player when I stepped foot here, and then off the court still support me.
Yeah.
So do we feel like, you talk about those discussions and what's going on,
Yeah.
that Kyrie, and to the point, Mavs games, hasn't really been no issue with Kyrie.
Of course. Could we not talk
But
about it?
it's not about
once
him being
again,
a problematic person. It's
Yeah.
about what has happened in the past. And that's the biggest
Yeah.
critique the world has on the United States is that we only care about the United States and ourselves. So
Yeah, but
I
even-
understand what Gil's saying. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, money is being made.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
But it's not about the United States at the Olympics. It's about
and
everybody
therefore,
My
coming
point is, we
together.
talk about Michael
about
Vick.
the NBA.
I understand you talk
So
about
when we
Vic in
pick a
that
president,
situation,
so when we pick a
but Vic
president to
improved as a
represent our
human
country,
being, right?
is it about the United States or the
Absolutely.
world?
Everybody's gonna grow. Everybody can
No,
evolve.
but
Yeah, but you're still gonna have
can't
people who hate
compare
Vic no
USA
matter what he
basketball
says or
what?
does.
To this
Elected
day.
president.
Yeah, for sure. To this day.
To this day,
That's apples and
people.
oranges.
No, but it's the
USA basketball and the president? No.
because the president is representing the. I mean, are you the United States of?
No.
No, it is a big thing.
I thought we were supposed to be the most selfish country.
I
in the
just feel
world,
like we
and only
picked a
think
nigga
about
like-
ourselves. Now we think about what the world. Okay, I got it.
I just feel like we picked Trump, but now we complain about what Trump or what Kyrie tweeted. Like we picked Trump as America. So how do you think that we're viewed as Americans to picking him if we don't fuck with him, but we're worried about Kyrie hooping that in a USA game?
Because it didn't, it didn't affect the numbers.
You lived in different countries. You played other places.
Yeah.
You know the way they think about fucking Americans.
Right, but what I'm
That
saying
was
is,
before.
but what I'm
You
saying
play
is,
in other places.
But what I'm saying
Yes.
is, it's not stopping
Right?
from.
Yes.
But it's still not stopping people from going to the USA games and like supporting us
not.
and us doing our thing.
It's
So
not.
at the end of the day, putting Kyrie on that team ain't gonna stop
It's not.
USA
It's
basketball or anything.
Jesus Christ, dog. Y'all missing the fucking point, man.
No,
I guess I am. I just feel like we picked Trump, so how we mad about Kyrie if we
But I
picked
think-
We're not mad.
No.
We're not mad.
No, I'm just saying the people. How y'all?
I said I'm a Kyrie fan. Look, listen,
Nobody's
I've
mad.
been I've been getting slandered for saying that I think Kyrie is the best basketball player on this team. Listen, trust me.
Yes.
Motherfuckers been on my ass because I said this man is better than Luka. And that's just my personal opinion. Luka's bad motherfucker, but my personal choice is Kyrie Irving, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking my personal thought process and way I feel
Out of it.
out of this. Right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at broad picture here, right? When they go to these fucking summits that ain't got nothing to do with sports, right? That all these countries are at, and all these issues come up worldwide, right? And then they're talking private, whatever the conversations are. There's a lot of motherfuckers in there that look at the U.S. like y'all ain't shit. And not the countries that we know that hate us. Like, we know the country that got a problem with us. But it's other people that's in the same room that think the same thing. And just imagine the people that live in those countries that has access to the same news and the same stuff that we have.
So these countries
And they
saying we
build-
ain't shit, but they need us when it's
Absolutely,
time
of course.
for help.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, of course. That's the way it goes. But we're talking about sport here, right? And on a smaller note, there are people that's going to show up in every game that USA basketball play, whether Kyrie is on the team or not. It's going to be a sold-out game. Yes, 1,000%. I'm with that. Yes, whether he's on the team or not, because it's USA basketball. And there are a lot of beloved players on that team, him included. Him included. And at the same time, while they in that motherfucker cheering us on and all that, there could be people outside that's disliking it, right? And those two things can exist at the same fucking time. And what I'm saying is, the USA as a whole, as a committee, as the people that vote on this
Keep
shit,
that in mind.
they have to keep that in mind.
And we're not the only country probably that's going to deal with something like that.
They have other players, trust
Other
me, that
countries are probably
that's
having
making
the same
decisions on
stuff.
athletes that have controversial things going on within their country that they have to make these decisions on. Because they don't need the bad press around the world, because the world is watching.
And the world is there.
And the world is there.
Yeah, but does Kyrie deserve to be punished for something that he's grown and moved on?
No, I'm not saying
I'm
that.
not saying you are saying that.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not saying that. I'm just asking
I said if Kyrie is there or not, but we all grow as people. His words mean a lot to people. What he's showing people that all of those things can exist. And people still have a problem with him.
Right. Yeah. Right.
The
I mean, we
fuck?
all agree.
And people on the committee can have a problem with him. I ain't saying they are, but they fucking could.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
They could be of different ethnicity, different race, different religious views, different color of him, and they still, whatever his words are, that shit going one ear and out the other. Because they have a preconceived notion already. He gave them ammunition where I'm not trying to hear nothing else he has to say. Nothing else Kyrie say, and they can be on that committee. That's all I'm saying, dog.
It's all hypothetical still.
These are people, man.
But if that's the case of why he can't make it, that's whack as
No,
fuck.
but that's what I said. It's all hypothetical.
Because
Right? So he made a statement about Jews, right?
I do hear you.
That's what the problem is.
No, he didn't make a statement, just posted something.
Posted something,
Yeah.
right?
He didn't make it. It was somebody else's words. So it was somebody else's words that people had a problem.
Right? So in America, we have Jews here, right?
Right.
A lot of Jewish people live in America.
A lot of Jewish people live in America. Correct? So how many games have been played so far?
You want to keep fucking talking about the NBA.
I just want to. No, I'm just doing.
He want to keep talking about the NBA.
Because yours has not happened yet.
You won't keep
so you
talking
have
about
no
the
stats.
NBA.
You have no stats.
Because you want to keep talking about.
But you
stats
have
in
no
the NBA.
stat on it.
I don't care about the
reality.
NBA. I'm not talking about the NBA here.
I'm going to stats.
I don't care about what. We're not talking about the NBA.
If we're on the committee, all we can do is reality on stats.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
He's played in.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
There's Jews here who was upset, and they have not boycotted one game.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
That is my.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
That's all I have.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
You're hypothetical.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
It don't matter. You're hypothetical.
But we're not talking about the NBA.
What is your information for them to make?
We're not talking about the NBA.
Okay.
Because there's been
the NBA players.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
Get it, Lex.
We're not talking about the NBA.
You can keep saying it
because we're not.
You can keep saying
because we're not.
What is your fact?
Lexi's Arena.
The fact is we're not talking about the NBA here. That's my fact.
The fact is it's a community.
We're not talking about the NBA.
The community only live outside of the USA.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
They're not.
We're not talking about the NBA here.
We're losing the
We're not talking about the NBA here.
Because the people here.
We're not talking about the NBA here. We're not talking about the NBA here, Gil.
What's the logic?
We're not because we're not talking. The logic is we're not talking about the NBA. The logic is we're not talking about the NBA.
The man is moving right now in real time.
The logic is that we're not talking about the NBA. I'm talking about the Olympics.
Let's just play basketball. How about this? Are they going to play basketball at the Olympics?
Yeah.
So he's playing basketball right now. Fuck
right
the NBA.
Now.
He's playing basketball.
Right now.
There's Jewish people here in every state.
I'm not talking about
them.
them.
They're not boycotting.
I'm talking about the world. We're not talking about the United States. So you want to keep interjecting what you want, what your narrative wanted to be. You're not going to change what the fuck I'm saying, Gil.
But you have no stat on it.
My
zero. We won't know until we get there.
Who's bringing up stats here? Who's bringing up stats?
We have to.
Why?
We're making a committee.
Who?
Stat man.
Who's bringing up stats here?
It's logics.
The logic is we're not talking about the NBA here.
If I say, if we're on the committee and we're like, okay, he's been 30-something games, he's been booed at all 30-something, he's been boycotted all 30-something, this is probably not a player we want on our team. We can do that, right? Because we have the research that says it.
Once again, we're not talking about the NBA here.
We're not talking
That's
about
not how it goes.
We're not talking about the NBA.
Not talking about the United States.
We're not talking about the NBA.
What is Paris culture?
We're not talking.
Are they Jews?
It is turned up.
Are they Jews?
They've
like I can say, yeah, we don't want. This makes more sense. If they don't want Draymond on there because he choked Rudy, that makes more sense. Oh, we're going to Paris. He might get booed. This might be some bad publicity. That makes sense because it's real. You're saying he's not going to make it because of the world? What the fuck is the world?
What Kyrie put out there is real as well, Gil. And the fuck are you talking about?
And the people here got upset.
And it's the world. So you don't know what the other people around the world had to say, Gil, because you fucking live here. And you sit in your fucking house all day. You don't know what other people around the world had to think and say.
So you're saying like there's no Jewish There's no Jewish people in America that felt some type of way?
But Gil,
and they had something to say. Okay. And they still do.
How many outside of America, how many people got upset?
We don't know.
You don't know.
Do you know the number of people that got upset here?
But that's the point.
And do you know the number of people that got upset here?
How many countries got upset?
How many people got upset here?
How many countries got
How many
upset?
people got upset here?
A lot?
A lot got upset around the world too, nigga.
How do we know?
How do you know a lot got upset here?
Because we heard them. They writing their.
So if you lived other places, guess what you would have heard? The motherfuckers that was upset.
But you don't know that.
So you heard everybody. So everybody here that was upset, you heard them.
What I'm saying is.
So everybody that was here that was upset, you heard.
All right, final point.
right?
Final point.
So everybody in the United States that was upset, you heard
When
they
you were
gripes.
talking, I let you talk for like 20 minutes. I let you talk for 20 minutes.
Right.
All I'm saying is we
went back and forth, nigga. You didn't let me talk.
No, we didn't. I just said.
Nigga, we went back and forth. There was no point. You gonna let anybody just fucking talk.
Lexi's Arena.
You were talking to both of them, man.
I'm talking to you too, nigga.
Real spicy today.
It's getting way too spicy right now.
We don't live outside the United States, so we can't say what they did or what they're gonna do. That is fantasy. We do not know what they're gonna do. We're just guessing.
Right.
What
but
we
that's
can
what
do.
Kenyon is saying is that they're going to have to do their due diligence before they make that decision.
But right-
if they decide that nothing's going to happen, then he's just going to make.
But what are they gonna go after? We have one country that we know exactly what happened. Right now, we have Jews here that were upset then. He's playing in games now. They're not doing anything.
And once again,
We
you
are
want
not
to keep talking about the
United
NBA.
States of America.
Yeah, you want to keep talking about the NBA in the United States of America.
If the Olympics were in LA this year, then your point would be very valid.
Yeah.
That's the only point we have right now.
No,
we don't
no,
know what the
no.
world's going to do because we're not there yet.
Yeah.
So you're arguing for something that
No,
hasn't
I'm
happened.
arguing of something that it's a real thing that could possibly be a part of the
That
conversation.
Possibly,
they have to-
again.
that they have to
Absolutely.
keep in
You
mind.
can't use possibly and say it's a fact.
Yeah,
It's
but we're not
possible.
talking about absolutely.
I possibly,
'Cause it's a thing.
It's risk assessment.
I possibly can win the next Gilbert Arenas shootout.
Gil, do you want to know? Do you
I
want
can possibly win it.
You got
That don't
one
mean it's a fucking fact.
You wanna know-
As of right now, we know I only made
Because you want to
12.
keep talking about the NBA.
Do you
shit.
know-
We only know I made 12. That's all we know right
Yeah.
now. 12.
Yeah, nigga.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gil, do you want to know what is a fact?
If he was healthy, John Morant ain't going to the fucking Olympics.
Really?
What?
This Olympics, if he was healthy.
Really?
Not this.
Yes,
Why?
goddamn really.
Why?
Wait,
Yeah.
without the troubles? Or
No, we're
with-
talking about everything included.
Right now,
Why not?
If he was healthy
Every-
right now,
all
with
things
everything
considered.
included that's been going on, he's not going to the Olympics. Trust me.
Shit might get popping off in Paris.
Yeah.
You can count on one person.
Is there a problem? Hey,
The problem
that
is not
nigga,
the player.
hey, what motherfucker? Hold on. Is there a problem? What Cube saying, motherfucker?
I'm going too
You
late
know
car.
what? If he played from the beginning of the year and did what he did,
What if he balls?
Hold on.
this is Nike.
Hold
This is
on.
Nike here.
Hold on.
Remember, this
And
is
if he wasn't hurt, it
no.
was
If he was this is Nike.
If he wasn't hurt, he would definitely.
This is
be on the
Nike.
team.
This is Nike. Nike gonna push their product.
100,000%.
Nike gonna push their
We're not
product.
finna argue this.
You know Nike.
We're not
gonna put
finna
their-
debate this,
You know
dog.
Nike gonna push.
I don't give a fuck what product they pushing.
Nike don't give a fuck about what goddamn USA with Adam Silver got going on. They don't give a fuck. Adam
Who
Silver
don't?
ain't got control over goddamn.
Who don't?
He ain't got control over bus.
Who you just
He
say?
ain't got Adam Silver.
No, well, what would you just, before that, what did you just say?
He ain't got control.
You said
over that.
Nike?
Yeah. You remember when they suspended? They took his shoes off, and all them kids said, "What the fuck you doing?"
But
Yeah,
New release.
All
New
the
release.
kids.
Right
Sold
back
out.
up.
Boom.
Just like
Gone.
that.
Yeah.
The kids.
So what about
They ain't
guys
got
like
shit.
PG, Kawhi?
They ain't got
Those
shit
names,
to do with the Olympics.
those names do anything for you?
We already talk about image and shit in the Olympics, nigga. Fuck you think Draymond didn't make it for?
Because we don't need no
matters.
Draymond Green.
Exactly.
But it wasn't about his basketball skill.
Gil, you said if shit gets popping,
image.
if shit gets popping, you need somebody you know who's not
Image.
afraid to choke
I
a
am
Frenchman.
not-
Image matters.
I'm Nike.
Image matters.
The only thing that matters to me is him selling them shoes.
And that's the Gilbert Arenas.
Yes.
And we're talking about USA basketball.
USA
Now, once again, we already been
Who is
down
the
this.
committee of USA basketball?
We already talked, granted, and therefore,
And you
Talking
think-
about, we're talking
and
about
no
best
bad
basketball
press.
players.
No bad press for USA basketball.
I'm giving y'all $1 billion. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
That's-
This man,
once again-
in his shoes,
once
is on
again.
this team.
Once
Them
again,
Adidas can get the fuck on out of here.
once again,
I'm gonna try.
once again.
Y'all, no. Y'all
Once
remember this,
again.
right?
Once
Coach
again.
K, them Adidas.
Okay.
Hey, step right in front of them shits.
They not putting. Coach K, you
we
better
talking
put, you
about
better
college
block, you better
basketball or we
block.
talking about the
No,
Olympics?
we're talking about the NBA
Are we talking about the
2008
Olympics?
team.
Are we talking
the
about the
White House
Olympics?
sitting right here. Nike told him, you better do what?
We're talking about the Olympics.
Block that shit
This is
out.
the Olympics.
It was the
We're
Olympics.
talking about image here.
That was the photo.
We're not putting that
was the
image on
photo.
there.
We're not talking about fucking shoes here. We're talking about a young boy that's going around fucking brandishing firearms in public. That's what the fuck we're talking about here. And we're talking about image for USA basketball. Stop it. We already been down this road, Gil.
You can keep trying it.
We already been down this road.
This is the business
We're talking about image.
of entertainment.
And we're
not
talking
basketball.
about USA, the Olympics. We're not talking about the fucking NBA or Nike, dog.
So you're not fucking
Who
with
is
Job
paying?
because of the mistake he made.
Who is paying?
I'm not saying me. His skill set says yes. His actions and everything around him saying he wouldn't have been able to be a part of this Olympics in 2024 with the actions that has transpired.
So
what the fuck I'm
This
saying?
happened last year.
So you don't think if he comes
Who
back
paying
this
the
year,
check?
The Olympics is this summer.
You don't
He's
think
not playing in the
let's say
Olympics.
He not get hurt.
He's not
Don't
playing.
get hurt. He
Don't
playing.
get hurt.
No.
He balls
No,
out
not
and
a
he
chance.
clean slate.
Not
You
a
don't
chance.
think he goes?
Not a chance.
For sure.
Oh no.
I
Not
don't
a
know.
chance.
You think he got to wait 2028, clean slate?
This Olympics was shot because he got hurt either way it goes.
Okay.
But if if he is healthy, all things are saying if he had a healthy NBA season right now, after the suspension, right? The 25 games he got suspended this NBA season, he come back healthy and he played the rest of this season
Clean.
He would not have been a part of the Olympics this summer.
So does that help a guy like Paul
disagree.
George, who also has a signature shoe with Nike?
It's talking about image here, dog.
No, I get what you're saying, but if he ball out, he's
It doesn't
cleaning
matter.
his image up.
It doesn't matter.
He's still Ja Morant.
He still
And-
did 25 games.
It's a redemption story too. It's a redemption
He
story.
still did 25 games. And we talking about image here.
Yes.
This is America, man.
Image of USA bad. We're not talking about the Memphis Grizzlies. We're not talking about the NBA logo here. We're not talking about the Nike logo here. We're talking about
We are.
USA Sports.
We're talking about
USA Sports is bigger during the summer than the NBA, dog. And they don't want no bad press. We already been there. No bad press.
What was the
No
bad press
bad
that before
press.
him? What was the bad press? What
No.
player?
Who made it?
Kobe Bryant. Twice.
Okay. And what did he have to do before that?
He didn't have to do nothing. He didn't try to play. He wasn't trying to go to the USA then. They called
No.
him.
He wasn't trying to.
That was the only USA that happened after.
Right?
And
This wasn't
they call him.
This wasn't Adidas. This was Nike.
So you want to keep bringing
Bought
these people
that
into
check.
this?
If Nike is sponsoring it, I'm gonna have all my big
Once
guns
again.
on it.
Well, guess what? Being that, like I said,
Not the
we're
gun.
talking about image here.
Big time players.
Image.
No, I'm with you on
Image
I'm with you
matters.
on image.
To who?
To the world, Gilbert Arenas. So take yourself out of it, Gil. We're not talking about you or me here.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about.
We're not talking about
when I have to
yourself.
sit down with owners in these companies.
Who? Who, you did? Or do you go, go talk to USA Basketball. Go talk to the people on the committee at USA Basketball, then come talk to me. And ask them, do image matter? Let's ask them one question.
I'm gonna ask them.
Does image
who writes
matter?
your check and what is the rule?
Does image matter?
Not more than the money.
Does image matter?
Why did Allen Iverson play on that 04 team?
Why didn't he play on the 08 team?
Image gotta matter, right?
I'm just saying, though. Image matter. So until you go ask these people this question,
Who had in 04? Who
then
was,
you ain't got no answer to me. Like you said, you
Well,
do
on
your
your
research,
jersey,
right?
what was that
Like you
spot?
said, you do
What
your
was
research, right?
Who was
You said
it?
you do your research,
No,
right?
who was it?
You do your research, right?
When you wore it.
You do your research, right?
Yes, I do.
So do your research, go ask USA Committee Basketball the questions that need to be asked about image and certain things when they're selecting the team and ask me if that shit matter. And then you can come talk to me about it. Until then, we don't need to keep talking about
Man, LeBron James is
We
running
don't keep
that
talking
team.
about it.
It ain't no goddamn committee, man.
don't need to talk about it.
LeBron James and Kevin Durant
Do what?
is picking their team.
Okay.
It is not no
Sounds good.
fucking committee of no Grant Hill and Colangelo.
Okay.
LeBron, who you want to play
sound
with?
good.
What year did
Your Nike, that Nike building you got.
Just
who
because you want to get
under?
loud about Nike and all that shit, you're still fucking wrong,
What
Gil.
year did Melo get in
The fuck
trouble?
are you talking about? Until you go ask
the
these
gun-
people
with
the
the gun
question,
shit.
there's nothing else for us to continue to talk about, Gil. Like you said, do your fucking research like you do. Pick up the phone, call the people on the USA committee, and ask them the fucking question. And then we can have this conversation. Because I'm pretty sure it fucking matters.
It definitely matters.
Because like they said, he came out and made the statement about Draymond Green.
06, 07, I think.
Right?
06, 07. Melo played on what?
The man, Grant Hill came out and said right after we had the
Melo
conversation.
played on 08. Melo played on 08.
It fucking
he had
mattered.
the gun, and he had the gun charge. He had the gun shit.
Of course, though.
Who had a gun?
Melo had the gun shit.
What gun?
When he got in trouble for the gun in the bag and shit.
It was weed, actually. It wasn't a gun.
I thought it was a gun.
It was weed, and somebody took the blame for it.
But it's whatever it was.
I was on the team.
Whatever it was.
I was on the team on the
That was
plane.
a bad image look.
I was on the team and somebody took the fall for it.
But they looked.
Somebody got in trouble for it,
But
not
his
Melo.
His name was brought to the surface.
And I was on the plane when the shit happened.
Right. So what I'm saying, you're saying.
So you want to believe what you think you know or what I'm telling you?
I'm just saying the image.
So do you want to think what you think you know or what I'm telling you is facts?
Saying is, he's saying it was weed and nobody took the fall for Ja with brandishing a gun.
Regardless, it's image.
No, it ain't no fucking regardless.
There's been other players who've had image problems that still played on the team.
And Melo was suspended.
That summer, right?
Any summer.
No. So if it happened that year, right? Ja just got suspended 25 games this NBA season right here we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. For troubles that happened this past summer.
Yeah.
The shit is fresh. It ain't had time to die down.
But if he balling without the shoulder injury, does it die down by this summer? Or
No,
next
he just did the 25 games this year. It's still in the calendar year 2024.
It's died
he missed
down
basketball
already.
games.
It's already died down.
Right?
We ain't talking about that shit no more.
The calendar year is
It's died
2024.
down.
The Olympics is the calendar.
They didn't talk about that when they hit that game winner. They all of a sudden when he hit that first game winner, won that first game, they pretended that
It was
that
next
motherfucker was a
summer?
lighter.
100%.
Yes.
They was not
A little
talking
more
about
time
that
for
shit.
it to die down. A little more time for it to die down. But there was no time for people to forget about it.
Yeah. But I guess what we're saying on this couch, though, and this is obviously all hypotheticals now because I hurt his shoulder. He came back, let's just say, through the grace of God.
Yeah.
He got the Grizzlies to a chip. Would that have been enough to wipe the stain of the
He
suspension?
get the Grizzlies to a chip. He playing.
Or even Western
In
Conference.
the
Finals, whatever.
2028 Olympics we're
Let's be
talking about.
realistic. Let's be realistic.
In the 2028
Talking about
Olympics,
this summer, they would have still been no dice, no matter what.
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
Just
I'm
from the
just-
image
I'm asking
standpoint, just from the world standpoint. We're not. Listen, people are watching Olympics.
His shoes is worldwide. That's all I'm saying.
You want to keep talking about his fucking shoes? You so simple-minded, dog. You simple-minded as fuck.
Nope. I'm disagreeing too, man.
You simple-minded,
I'm disagreeing.
dog. Both of you motherfuckers simple-minded.
I'm disagreeing.
The fuck? Simple-minded.
Because the niggas wasn't talking about that shit after he came back.
It wasn't.
Simple-minded.
Nobody
shit.
was talking about.
We're talking about the
we need
Olympics.
to get away
Y'all
from
want to
him.
keep talking about the NBA.
Nike didn't drop
And
him?
Nike, listen,
Did
y'all
Nike
want
drop
to keep
him?
talking about the shit that's happening in the United States of America. Fine, keep talking about it. There's a whole world out there. Other countries.
They not talking about nothing no nigga doing over here.
Okay.
They not talking about nothing no nigga is doing over in America playing
When it comes to the Olympics, they are, Rashad.
Hell no, they talking about that hummus. They talking about that shit that's really real shit going on over there. It's real shit going over there. They ain't talking about some nigga doing some shit in the club with a little gun and shit. man.
So gun violence around the world is not real.
100%. They would be talking about Chicago. They would be talking
what
about
did he get in
Chicago.
trouble for?
They would talk about. They'd be talking about Chicago.
The fuck are we talking about here? We talking facts are here, dog.
No, they're
Y'all
not
niggas
facts.
wanna
They're
keep talking.
hypotheticals.
So he didn't get in trouble for branching a firearm?
No, you're talking about what you've been arguing about this whole time is a hypothetical.
No, what? It's image? I'm talking about image
world
here.
Image
We're talking about image
from
here.
the USA.
We're talking about image
Because
in the
our
Olympics.
image around the world is just so impeccable that
Yes.
they put Ja Morant on it. Everybody's gonna be like, oh my
He's
God.
not
We're
on
not coming to the game.
He's not on it. He's not on it. He's not on it. So therefore, like I said, until you do your due diligence and talk to the people and ask them about image, then you come talk to me, Gil. Until then, it's a mute point talking to you because you're so simple-minded. You want to keep talking about fucking the NBA and Nike.
Or
You're
simple-minded, you think that.
No, you're simple-minded.
You think that
You're simple-minded.
No, you think that
You're simple-minded because you want to keep talking about the
corporations
NBA.
don't run shit.
They
And
don't-
you're telling me that you think
I'm talking about USA basketball.
Wait, who's the best players in the league?
I'm talking about
what
USA
other, what other
basketball.
shoe companies?
Nike players.
No, besides Nike players.
I'm talking about USA basketball.
Why you
Once
think?
again, you're so
why
simple-minded.
you think certain players don't make the what's the name?
You're so simple-minded.
Because
Once again, you're simple-minded. You want to keep talking about shoe companies in the NBA.
So we're not going to see NBA
I'm not
rocking
talking about that.
Skechers in Paris.
I'm not talking about that.
The article that says Nike owns the Olympics? We don't want to talk about that.
So like I said, until you go talk to the people,
don't wanna talk about
USA
Nike
Basketball
owns.
Committee and they ask them a question about image and stuff like that, there's nothing for us to keep talking about because you want to keep talking about fucking the people, the shit that people are on their feet. Keep thinking that way, Gilbert.
So let me ask you
The
this.
fuck?
Let me ask you this. You don't think that Nike can affect the decision with the
They
Olympics?
can, yes,
they're
with
a
certain
sponsor
guys.
of the Olympics.
Yes.
They say, I want Ja playing in the game.
I don't, with the image that he has right now, with this summer, it would have been a fucking conversation at a table.
And they
A
would have
real
said pass.
live
It'd have been pass, yay or nay. It'd have been the first nay,
It's a
you fired,
conversation.
nigga. You fired.
I'm not saying it ain't gonna happen, but it's a conversation
It ain't
about
just
the
an automatic
image.
yes.
Who's not just an automatic yes?
Conversation
I'm
with.
with you.
right?
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
But this is so simple. You don't want to think about that.
The conversation is,
Right.
what did David Stern say? They was like, how many people voted?
With you.
He said, none, just me. You're talking about Phil Knight and saying that these are the 3 players I want because they're my highest seller, and there's going to be a committee sitting there having a conversation about it. I'm trying to figure out. They have a 39-year-old on the Olympics because he said, I'm playing.
So once again, he wants
Gil,
to
you
keep
don't
talking.
think it would be a conversation that needs to be had? Like if they say, if Nike said,
If you feel Knight, and this young man is selling your product and he's third, is there a conversation that are you having them have a conversation?
Are you mentioning his name? Are you mentioning his name?
No,
Okay,
I'm not
thank
trying to
you.
have no conversation.
But you're not Phil Knight,
If
are you?
I'm Grant Hill and them working for the Olympics, I might be like,
Working for Phil Knight.
You're working for Phil Knight.
You're working for Phil Knight. If you are Grant Hill, you're working for Phil Knight.
So when Phil Knight say stand down, stand down.
Like I said,
Stand down, Grant. Hey, Grant, stand down, Grant. Hey, Grant. We ain't ask you shit
and that's
now.
why we sitting on this couch and not on the fucking committee. Like I said, there's nothing for us to keep talking about because you motherfuckers so simple-minded. Y'all keep talking about the USA. Like, there's shit outside of this motherfucking country that matter to people.
Outside of this,
Right?
outside of this country, that's affecting this country.
We're talking about USA basketball. Dog. We're talking about the Olympics, dog.
USA is representing
We're talking
the
about the
USA.
Olympics here, once again.
Yes, that part.
I'm the USA representing the USA.
We're talking about the Olympics here, absolutely.
Yes, I'm
And
not
image
representing
matters.
the Olympics. I'm
And image
representing-
matters, God damn it. Like, what part of this don't you think about? Image matters.
Because he's saying one country represents.
So go around. So once
I'm
again,
not representing Africa with USA. They represent themselves. So I don't give a fuck
once again-
who they put in their team. My job as USA is to whoop their ass to say we the most powerful country in the world. Hence why most of them just be trying to take drugs to win their gold medals.
And USA players do too, motherfucker.
Why do I care what their image is? Why do I care
motherfuckers
what they
from the
look?
USA get caught cheating too. What the fuck are you talking about here?
So why do we care? What is that? How they look at us? How they look?
If a motherfucker get caught cheating with drugs, do you think they get invited back to the Olympics?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
She got caught smoking weed, nigga.
That's called. It's that.
that ain't a drug.
That's what they could.
This simply comes from the earth.
They
You can't talk
considered
to-
it.
You can't
Why
talk
did they
to simple
consider it?
Said if
people,
she
dog.
got caught sniffing coke,
No,
Don't
she got
matter
caught
what she got caught
steroids.
or
sniffing.
steroids or something
We
like
talking
that.
about steroids. He said don't
Failed
do
the drug test.
Okay, dog. Simple niggas, simple-minded people, dog. You can't keep. It's
She
1:30. Steve, you
failed
ready,
a
Steve?
drug test.
Are we ready to do what we got to do, Steve? 'Cause I'm not gonna keep talking to these
She
simple.
failed the drug test.
And with that in mind, let's move on to Mostly Fans, our
please
last
do.
segment of the day,
God
presented
damn.
by Underdog Fantasy. Brandon, you got us here. Let's talk about Donovan Mitchell. Missed the last 2 games with a calf injury, but averaged 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for the series on 48, 35, 82 shooting splits. For his career, Spider's averaging 28 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in the playoffs, but has never advanced past the second round. Brandon, do you believe Donovan Mitchell is a true number 1 option?
No, he's not the vocal point on the championship team. That's all. Great player, probably a great guy off the court and everything, but he's just not the vocal point. Being a great guy off the court doesn't make you a killer on the court either. So
Okay.
but
So he's not a killer on the.
No, he's a killer, but he's just not that type of killer. Like
What
you know.
type of killer you want him to be? With the chop your head off killer?
Yeah.
Or the manslaughter accidentally
Like
hit you
OJ or Jeffrey Dahmer?
killer? Which kind of killer are you talking about?
OJ.
Yes, I believe.
OJ not here no more.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, man.
Shit.
Come on, man. We debating here. Don't touch
No,
the
no,
table
no,
now.
I am. But I just feel like, okay, 7 years in, right? Then I looked at that draft class, right? I looked at the draft class, and when I'm looking at the draft class, I'm looking at certain people that's in that draft class, and you got guys like Malik Monk. I think Malik Monk is a better player than Donovan Mitchell. Just off the fact, if you look at the stats, Malik Monk is averaging 15 points and 5 assists, and he's only getting about 26 minutes. So if he averaged 34 minutes, what the hell you think he'll be averaging in his numbers?
So let's give you the stat man.
No, I'm just saying these are the same people that's in the same class.
Give you the stat man.
And then we got Darrington Fox.
Let me give you
same 7 years, right? Darrington Fox. I mean, no, if you go look at the numbers, if these guys are getting the same type of opportunity that he's getting, what would their numbers be?
I'm looking at the numbers right now.
That's fine.
You know what this is?
What?
Jason Tatum, 23.1 regular season stats per game.
Right.
Donovan Mitchell, 24.8. That means that's more.
Stat man?
All right, let's go rebounds per game. Jason Tatum at 7, Donovan at 4. That means he has more rebounds. Jason Tatum has more rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 4.6 assists per game. Jason Tatum, 3.5. Right? This is seven years together, right?
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum both are 5-time All-Stars. And
Yeah, keep
total
going.
points. Total points, 11,852 versus 11,619. Now, remember, me and you are having this conversation, so we don't let this nigga come over here.
Man, we're having a conversation.
Feels without the conversation, right? What's the difference between the two again?
One plays in a system, and the other one just does whatever he wants.
Which one is which? Which one is which? Which one is which?
One is 2 years older, too, I heard.
Yeah.
Which one is which? Who plays in the system and who don't?
Jason Tatum plays in the system.
Okay.
So that's why he can't do that. If he was outside of that system, he would be doing that. I just said Malik Monk is.
Older, Donovan.
I just said I believe Malik Monk is a better player than Donovan Mitchell. He just don't get the opportunity.
How tall is Jason Tatum?
He's 6'8".
He's 6'8"?
Yeah.
I thought he was 6'10".
They have the same stats, but one's 2 years younger. So that means that
In the draft,
How tall is Jason Tatum?
he's 6'8". It says right here in his draft.
Gil claims 6'10", but I don't know if that's
No, it's 6'8". It says right here in his draft he was 6'8".
And
the shoes on. That's with the shoes off. I can't help it if they.
Malik Monk.
Hold on.
Malik Monk
He
is
keeps
6'3".
doing that. How tall is Bronny?
Bronny measured in with no shoes at I think 6'1.5".
And then what is he with shoes on?
I would say 6'3.5".
Okay, so they.
Maybe
Okay, so
potentially. I don't know how big is his.
So Jason Tatum is 6'8".
if he's wearing stilettos.
6'8", and Donovan Mitchell 6'3"?
He's 6'3" with a shoe. No, Donovan Mitchell was 6'1" and then 6'3", so he's Bronny.
6'1".
So Bronny's the same.
So he's
Donovan Mitchell was
And
6'8".
Brunson.
If Donovan Mitchell was 6'8",
This is hypothetical now.
Brandon.
How tall is
Donovan Mitchell was 6'8".
Brunson?
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
What kind
was
of would he be a better player for you if he was 6'8"?
No, it'd be the same thing.
All right, so if Jason Tatum was 6'1", what kind of player you think he'd be?
What they thought Donovan- I feel like Jalen.
I don't know.
Hypotheticals, dog. You can't even prove it.
We talk hypotheticals every single day.
We can prove one's
So,
2 years younger.
Brandon, can you answer the question?
You
What
doing
kind of
height.
player would Jason Tatum look like
don't know.
if he was 6'1"?
I don't know. I'm not comparing height.
So you're gonna let him answer
No,
for you?
no. I'm just saying. No, listen. Let's go Malik. Let's go Malik Monk. Malik Monk is 6'3".
So we don't do hypotheticals no more, Brandon?
Now we're not gonna argue him, prove a point.
Bro,
Didn't we do a whole Allen Iverson conversation on hypotheticals on how much he would average if he played in today's game? We sat here and did a
And it
whole
was
Allen
fucking
Iverson.
segment.
Allen Iverson is
And how
a
do you
different.
see
Allen
how-
Iverson
do
is
you
a different. No.
Do you see how these
But Allen
niggas?
Iverson is
do
a
you
different
see how
breed.
these
Allen
niggas
Iverson's
play?
a different breed.
You see how these niggas?
We don't
Allen
do
Iverson was 5'11".
We're talking hypotheticals.
And what did I say?
We're typing
Steve? I'm
hypotheticals.
done with the hypotheticals because you can't prove them.
So
and I say
Brandon,
that.
But they're fun to discuss, Gil.
Yeah, I know they're fun.
Brandon, so Brandon.
Here's a fact.
So Brandon.
Here's a fact. Here's a fact, Brandon. No matter what stat he says, they're comparable. One is 2 years younger.
Who's younger?
Who you think?
Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Yeah, he can sit there with all. One's 2 years younger with the same stats. That's the difference.
6'1". What kind of player would he be?
Hey, if Jason Tatum was 7'7", what type of player would he be? Huh? If he weighed 362 pounds and he was white,
I mean, he did the
it's dumb.
comparison.
Dumb.
That's why I said the comparison was blasphemy.
It's pointless.
Look at me.
You did the comparison.
Look at me.
I am
Stop looking over there.
You did the comparison.
He cannot save you.
He
can't save you.
He wants to win in fantasy.
I just killed you.
This is me and you.
I just killed you.
If Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell were both 6'6",
both 6. What?
What are we looking at?
The same thing.
We're looking at the same type of players. We're looking at the same type of talent. What makes one better than the other, right? Put them on different teams. Is the success different?
No, we don't
The success is not different.
One is more marketable.
One plays for
the other
Boston.
one looked like a Ninja Turtle.
One plays for Boston his whole career. One played for Utah and Cleveland.
Brandon, is that the issue?
He wants to win fantasy.
Utah and Cleveland.
Is looking like a Ninja Turtle the issue, Brandon?
Utah and Cleveland.
Ninja Turtles.
He's supposed to be.
He did.
Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello.
See, he wants to win. He wants to win something that you can't prove. You can't prove it.
Hey.
He wants to win something you can't prove.
See how he want to be a part?
He did the comparison, though. He did a sick.
He wanted to get in the bag. Gil wanted to get in the bag so bad.
Donovan Mitchell.
He wanted to get in the bag.
He did this.
Stay on the topic.
There's only one body bag here. It's for him.
So
if I didn't bring two, I brought one. If you want to crawl in, you can crawl in the body bag too. I'll try to zip it up. But sometimes I don't bring a big enough bag for the both of y'all.
Then kill him with a fact.
I already killed
You can't prove if he's 6'1", he will be. We don't know.
The numbers
that's
disprove
irrelevant.
it. These are
the numbers is one.
See how you
has
use your
been,
teammate? Did y'all just tag?
I already said what I said.
Hey, I got it. Boom. One is 2 years younger, has been to the Eastern Conference 7 times, to the finals 2 times, as an all-NBA player a bunch of times. He's better and younger. Next. That is easy.
Next.
You brought up the argument.
I know.
You comparing these two. I'm in the chat like, I was done with the Donovan.
Why you think I didn't answer?
Should we ask the chat again? Is it obvious?
Is Donovan Mitchell? No.
Should we ask him again?
No, ask the chat.
You want to ask him again?
No, ask the chat. Is Donovan Mitchell better than Jason Tatum?
72% of them said it was obvious.
Ask the chat. Is Donovan Mitchell better than Jason Tatum? You brought it up.
We asked the chat first and foremost, is Donovan Mitchell a number one option? We had nearly 4,000 votes. 60% said yes, 39% said no.
That's crazy.
We're in the process.
That's crazy.
We're asking the chat again, is it
I
obvious?
mean, he's still the main option, even
Okay,
The number one option.
He's not the number one option on a vocal championship team.
Gil said
But on
Jalen
that
Brunson
team,
wasn't the number one option.
On a winning championship team.
On a winning, that's my argument is he's
It's
not
a
the
winning
vocal point on a
championship team.
championship team.
but on this
That's
cat,
fine. That's whatever. Same thing like the
He
Jazz.
said he knows. He said on a championship team.
Like to try to go
Right,
get the chip, no way. He's the number one option all the way to the top. No way. Just like in Utah, we saw the same shit. No way.
Like
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Like if Donovan Mitchell
wouldn't that be
needed
saying that Jason Tatum is
a
not?
Greek the Freak
Jason
or
Tatum is not a number
a
one option,
Giannis,
right?
Yes, he is. They got
Or
to the
Giannis.
finals.
They ain't won it.
He ran into
Not
Steph Curry.
He hasn't won it.
He ran into Steph Curry, but he's
give a
got. But what
fuck
I'm
who
saying,
you ran into.
but he's shown that
You being the number one option for
first of all-
7 straight times,
we got there. At least show me we can get there. Shit, we back here again.
So
as the number one option.
Okay. How about
Jalen Brown sitting over there like, let me try.
Okay, how about this? How
And
about
we
this?
see how that worked.
We
haven't tried it yet.
Brendan, if you're taking Embiid off of Philly and it's Maxi's team, who's better, Maxi or Donovan?
I got to see first.
They're doing the same, but do you think he will be doing the same thing as Donovan?
I don't know if he can get them to the second round, like Donovan. That's why I said I can't say that, because Donovan's been to the second round. I just don't think
I know what
Donovan
you're saying.
like
He might need an Embiid, or he might need a
and that's
Anthony
fine.
Davis, or he might need
and that's
a
being
Jokic
that,
or
but trying to
somebody.
be the guy like no, stop it, knock that shit off, knock it off. Go put that over there, knock it off. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's just not. If we trying to go win a ring, no way, stop it. Even my young boys told me, stop it.
So let's.
Wow.
But great player though.
Wow.
Great player, bro. Great player. Great guy. Great player.
You know, Darius
But-
Garland had 11 points last night.
Okay. I mean,
That's the second.
they weren't even supposed to. They sat
supposed
down.
to
They
be
sat down half their team.
he's
They
an
weren't even supposed to be out there,
all-star. He's an
bro.
all-star.
They could have played Tristan 40 minutes.
Yeah, did someone hurt his
Jared Allen had rib injuries, missed
on.
like 7 games.
Yeah.
8 games now. Shit.
You gotta put some respect on D. Mitch's name, bro.
I did. I just said he's not a number one option on a championship team.
That's not-
How's
He's
that
number one
not putting
option?
respect on him? I didn't say he's trash.
But that's not a. But that's a lot. That's a lot of people though.
Exactly.
That's not.
Exactly.
It's a lot of people
Exactly.
who's not the number one option on a chip team.
Just like, when Paul George said that, I think I'm
win a chip to be able to even have the conversation.
No,
you can be capable.
You can get
win
there.
the chip.
Getting
for us to have a valid conversation about who's a number one option on a championship team.
What makes your team a championship team? You have to win it, or you have to get there.
No, getting there like Boston's getting there. 5 times Eastern Conference Finals in the finals. That's getting there.
But one finals appearance in that run though, and they got packed up.
By 6? I mean, but they didn't get
They twice.
What, twice?
Yeah, they're twice. Okay. Yeah, that's what. Okay. Two trips to the championship and 7 Eastern Conference. Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Don't ever do that again in the chat, bro. Don't put that.
I mean, to be honest, it's not something that is. No, there's only been Steph, a guard being a number one option. That's rare.
One finals appearance.
Yeah, I say one.
That's rare. That's rare.
But one finals. How many
that's rare for a guard.
You know who he turning into?
Shooting guard, the number one option.
You know who he about to turn into? Because it's about to get to that year 10. He's about to turn into. Remember when Paul George said, "Yo, I'm cool being the second option." Like it's about to be those type of conversations.
So wait. So Steph is. What other guard won a championship that was number one option?
Is Jalen Brunson a number
what
one
other guard? Huh?
For
Jalen Brunson, a number one option.
Yes, he's a number one option.
Yes, he's a number one option. Yes.
So Jalen Brunson doesn't have the formidable pieces to be a championship squad, right?
Yeah.
But he's a number one option.
Yes.
What's the difference between him and Donovan Mitchell?
Nothing.
So wouldn't that say, okay, so if nothing's different,
it is different.
Donovan Mitchell would then be considered a number one option.
He's a number one option.
He's a number one option.
We're saying that.
No, he's not saying that.
He's saying he's not a number one option on a championship.
You said that. No, he is not saying that. He's saying he's not a number one option, period. He's saying he's not a number one option. And I know he's capping.
Oh, I thought he said on the championship.
No, that's our conversation.
That's fine. I think both. Yeah, that's fine.
He said the Cavs.
That's fine.
All role players.
Yeah, all fine. Yeah, that's fine.
He says there's no number one option on the team.
That's fine.
The same
Dead body.
That's
bro.
fine.
You're tripping.
That's fine. That's fine.
Dead body.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm sticking with that. I don't care. Put him on Orlando. Move out. Move over. No, nowhere. No, don't let this. He should not be shooting 25 shots a night.
Donovan Mitchell should not.
28 shots a night. He should not be shooting 25, 28 shots a night.
Somebody who has 70.
Number 2 in Orlando.
Somebody who has 70.
I don't see
on your top.
I had 55, and I was like,
he had 52. He had 50, 50, 70, 40,
sometimes you gotta know when
40, 50, 40.
I love his game.
Don't top 6.
I love his game. I love his game.
I mean,
I love his game.
So, I mean, Steph is the only
But he's on that tier of players, and I don't want to,
Brandon.
I hate to say this, but he's on that tier, they're superstars, they're stars, they're all stars, and, but he's right there where, where Paul George and DeMar is right now.
Yeah, Steph the last one in a minute.
Yeah, so but in theory,
they still better than him.
This is
but
not.
He's headed that way.
But this is not a knock against him because Steph Curry is the only guard in the last 30 years to be the number one option to win a championship.
Yeah, I'm saying he's trash.
But he wasn't the number one option.
I'm just pointing it out.
You can point it all you want. Number one.
Mr. Hippo.
We can have a debate on Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups is the only other one.
We can debate on Chauncey Billups being the number one option.
I'm rolling.
Right? Yeah. So,
I'm rolling.
So him and Steph in the last since.
No?
He's just trying to think of somebody.
No, Rip was number one option.
Okay, so that takes him out. Point guard. So we're talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Rip Hamilton wasn't the number one option. He didn't get Finals MVP. So he wasn't the number one option. He didn't get Finals MVP.
So it's not about Finals MVP. We're just talking about just the number one option. Who's the number one option on the team?
Big shot.
So
when it's time to go, I'm big shot.
So we asked the chat again, is it obvious? 3,500 voters. 71% said yes.
You know what I like about it? I love it because none of us know what it is.
What is obvious?
We just know.
They know.
I even push yes.
They know. They know what it means.
What they know.
They know.
Hey,
we don't have to say shit. They know. They're like, hey, man. Hey, y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
Hey, ask the chat, do they know what is it obvious me? Yes or no? Because I even put yes. Yes, fuck it.
We could have.
He was a 15th man. They came and got me off the couch.
What team was you the 15th man on?
Come play.
Minnesota, my second year.
Minnesota, 15th man. Okay.
Minnesota, his second year. Just see, that's what we like Google. Minnesota, the second year, he played 37 games. Did you get hurt? Were you hurt? You got hurt after your rookie year, right?
Come on, man.
Did you get hurt after your rookie year?
Come on, man. What we doing, man?
You said you was the 15th man on your second year, so I'm asking a question.
No, you challenging me for my truth, what I'm telling you. Why you gotta, if I tell you what it
Somebody
is, it's
just
what it
text me-
is, my nigga.
somebody just text me and
I don't
said
need y'all Google facting me like I'm lying up
wanna
here,
go- I just
nigga.
wanna
I'm
go. You
telling
said
you
you're
what
the
it is,
15th
what it
all
is.
playoffs, and you didn't see the 10th or 15th player never hit the floor.
Of course
Say it
not.
again now.
That came from a Knicks fan too.
What they say?
A Knicks fan just texted me and said the Knicks was hurt all playoffs, and you didn't see the 10th or 15th player never
Brandon, I was
hit
hoping,
the floor.
I was
Say it
hoping
again.
that came from Dante
Say it
DiVincenzo,
again.
but a Knicks fan will work too.
Say it again, out loud.
A Knicks fan just texted
How
me.
many people got hurt?
He said
The
Knicks-
whole team
He
was
said the
hurt.
Knicks was hurt all playoffs, and you didn't see the 10th or the 15th player never hit the floor.
Well, that's Tibbs too. He's going.
What
He
does
gonna
that
work
have,
you.
what does
I
that
don't
have
know.
to
He
do with
gonna
what
work
we
you.
talking about?
Shit,
I'm
more
talking about
minutes
the
for you,
15
Josh.
spot
Or your
matter,
ass
bro.
ain't coming out the
No,
game.
no,
I
he
don't give a
does.
fuck
No.
when niggas is coming in. I don't care nothing about that. The 15 spot matter.
No, I get it. No, I'm rolling. I mean, if you're on the bench, nigga, you matter. I'm rolling with you. I'm
That's
with,
all
I'm with
I've
you on
been
that
saying
one.
this
I'm
whole
with you on that
time.
one.
So Bryce Wright wasn't
But
the
I don't-
15th
but I
man?
don't think-
So
but I
Bryce
don't
Wright
think they
wasn't the
gonna get in the
15th
game.
man on y'all team.
But it depends. Like if you're in
See,
Gil's situation,
it's just
yeah.
capping. Why we doing this? So you were the 15th man, but Bryce Wright was not the 15th man.
No, what he's saying is,
I
you
know
was
what he's
the-
saying.
He's saying is you was the 15th man and came to one. So he's saying it is possible. Is what he's saying.
No, we didn't say it wasn't possible. We're
Bracy
saying
right, Gil?
we're saying
That's
the
what he said,
reality.
Bracy Wright.
He said Bryce.
We're saying the reality is
Mhm.
the 15th man don't have no pressure to perform. No one cares about the 15th man. He's the 15th man, right? The 55th pick is the 50-fucking-5th pick. He's not the first pick. He's not the, like if any second round pick besides Bronny James is doing what they're doing, there's no media on it because no one cares. We don't expect shit from half of these motherfuckers don't even make the team. There's 29 players picked in the second round. 14 of them won't make it to the second year. No one cares.
No, that's a fact.
So to put the kind of pressure to say he needs to be ball, the fact that he's taking 26 threes is crazy.
But what he's saying is he cared. I think he's saying you cared because you was the 15th man.
He wasn't. He's lying.
He said he was the second year.
I know what he's coming out of his mouth. I know what's coming out of his mouth. I can see DNPs on the 15th and the 14th
It's kind
man.
of crazy you calling me a liar.
He was on the
man.
team.
That's crazy.
He's on the roster.
That's
the 15th
crazy.
man don't even show up here.
That's crazy.
So he's
my
capping.
nigga.
I think you're full of shit.
That's crazy.
I think you're full of shit.
So I wasn't the 15th man?
No.
Can we unite in Las Vegas?
So my second year and I had microfracture surgery. And
No,
I came back. I was the 15th
Yeah.
man on
See,
the bench.
didn't I ask?
No.
Didn't I ask him? Was he
It
injured?
don't matter.
No.
It
do
don't
matter.
matter whether you ask me or not. I'm
No.
telling you that I was the 5th man. I don't need to prove that.
No, you wasn't the 15th
I don't have to
man.
prove that. I lived it.
You was coming off an injury.
I
so
lived
you
it.
wasn't
Coming off the
15th.
injury.
So
I
you wasn't
lived it.
So you wasn't the 15th man on roster. You was hurt. So that don't.
When I came back, I was
still
the
wasn't the
15th guy. When
You
I
were.
was playing my minutes, how many minutes I averaged then? Tell them that.
Because it was.
Tell them
it
that.
was time
Tell them
management.
what my averages were.
Okay, you went first game, 4 minutes, 4, 3, 10,
4
10,
minutes.
3, 12, 24, 9, 8. So you're coming back from injury. Now let me go to that 4-minute one.
But why we got to do this with me to prove this point with y'all?
Because
we
you
got to
said you
dig
the
into
fifth-
my
because
shit.
you said you was the
I'm just trying
15th
to
man.
understand
Because I know what it feels like. I'm telling y'all,
No,
I know
you
what
said
it
you
feels
was the
like.
15th
He
man.
was too. I'm not running down his stats.
You said
he said he
ran-
was too. I'm
he
not
ran
running
his
down
own
his
stats
stats.
down.
Okay, so
What we
He ran
doing
his own
that?
stats
What we
down.
doing
so
that
your
for?
first game you came
Ran his
back.
own
We got the
stats down.
starting
Why we do that to prove a
5.
point?
Then we have Randy Foy. We have Mark. So 10th. You're the 10th. So your first game back, you were 10th. Troy Hudson didn't play. He would have been
How
11th.
is he telling
Justin
me what I
Reed-
went through? He's
Justin-
reading it off
Hey,
Google, bro.
hey,
This nigga reading Google shit telling me how it went down with me.
You tell me. How about this?
That's
I'ma
crazy.
I'm
You said you was the
just
15th
say
man.
this. You tell me if he was the 15th
Because
pick or
you
not.
said you was the
All
15th
right?
man on the roster.
We got the
Right?
starting 5.
Did you or did you not say you was the 15th man on the roster?
Second year,
Yeah, second year. So
Your
this
exact
is
words. I was the
So
15th
y'all-
man on the roster.
Y'all hell-bent on
But he was
proving me
hurt, though.
wrong.
Yes.
He was hurt.
You want to
though.
prove me
But
wrong.
it doesn't
He was
matter.
hurt.
He was
You
hurt.
wanna
Okay,
prove- you wanna
so-
prove me
So
wrong.
if you are
Doesn't
hurt,
matter.
you are. Okay.
So his first game
I was
back.
hurt. I wasn't the 15th man on the roster.
This is his first game back.
I know what you guys like.
No,
that's
no,
like me
no.
getting hurt, right? And I
can't-
gotta, and then I'm at that. But
I ain't nobody.
You on time
I
restriction.
ain't the number one pick. I ain't
but
none
I'm
of
still-
Was your
that
time
shit.
restriction when you came back?
Brandon.
Was you the 15th man on the roster?
Brandon. Okay, so the first game back.
Come on.
Y'all tripping.
Randy Foy, 22 minutes. So he's 6. Marco, 7th man.
Yard?
Craig, 8th. Right? Let's do the math. 8.
Yeah.
Mark Manson,
We going
Nice.
through
9th.
all this.
Mark Manson is 9th.
Yeah.
Rashad is 10, right? He played 4 minutes. First game off of injury. Now there's a guy who didn't get in the game. His name is Troy Hudson. All right? Then there's a kid also who didn't get in the game. His name is Justin Reed. How many players is that
Ole
so
Miss
far?
legend recipe.
How many players is that's 12, right?
Yep.
12. That means there's 3 niggas who ain't even on here. They're in suits.
Nobody's in suit.
13,
Nobody was in
14,
Well, whether they're in
15.
suits or street clothes, they ain't listed on the motherfucking scout.
So
'Cause
13,
We
14,
take
15
turns.
is
We
not.
was taking turns on who was wearing the suit,
There was-
right?
So
So that's what we used to do because he's just.
Hey, Rashad,
he's
hey,
mentioning names and box scores, but now he can't read the DMP when he didn't play,
Rashad.
and I was sitting behind the bench.
When were you?
Because I was
let me
the
ask you this.
15th guy.
So what
because
guy?
me, Bracy, Justin, we was
When?
all trading spots of who was not playing that night
All right, so
based
when-
on matchups.
All right, so when you came
I
in,
was the 15th guy.
so after
some
your,
nights.
So after your first game,
Sorry, you wasn't the 15 guy.
so
right?
after your first game, you came back. When did you go back to the 15 spot?
Yeah, I want to know because you was never.
Because I know you
15 guy.
played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
How many games?
36, huh?
You was
games
first
you played
round,
in
right?
here?
37.
You was first round.
37 in a row.
All right, so
So he didn't go back
Your first
on the
round,
bench.
you didn't get drafted to be a 15th man. Now you getting
He's
hurt.
just capping.
Nothing
No,
to
no,
do
no,
with
no, no,
knowing.
listen, no, no,
has
listen,
nothing
listen,
to do with
listen,
knowing
listen,
what it
listen.
feels
No,
like
no,
to
listen.
be in
I
the
know what
15th
it
spot.
feels like.
Listen,
It ain't
listen.
fuck what it
Yes, it
feels
is.
like.
Not
With
Rashad,
me,
Rashad,
it
seriously.
ain't with you.
Feels like.
It ain't like that with
We
me.
talking about
No, Rashad,
facts.
no,
It's not. No, it's
know,
my
but
fact.
Rashad,
I've been there.
15 guy that-
Rashad,
I've
15
been
guy on the
there.
roster
But
don't
Rashad,
play.
listen, they
It ain't saying what
listen.
your feeling was. They made you feel like you was a 15th
the
guy.
15th guy
They
matters.
made you feel that way.
He
Rashad,
matters.
They made you feel that way.
15th
Rashad,
So
guy
what
matters.
you're saying
I
is,
was saying, listen.
so
Listen, listen, listen.
15, 15
what he's
means
saying
this.
is they made him feel like he was a 15th
Yeah,
man
but
on
he
the roster.
wasn't because he
Did
didn't
I
get drafted
say
to that.
Did I say
Listen.
that?
No,
I didn't say
No,
that.
that's what you're saying.
You said
That's
you
what
were
you're saying.
the
That's what
you were the
insinuating.
Because there's
You said you
no
were
shit
the
that's doing
you were the
that.
15th man on the roster at points during that season. You guys were rotating through
Right. The only reason why you feel like that is because he
When
was
I
hurt.
came back,
I'm just here to
man,
host.
You know what 15, you know what the 15 pick sounds like?
Yo,
we all in the
15th
same
player
room, man.
on the
15th
roster,
player, you
but
mean.
not the 15th
Do you
pick.
know what the
15th man
15
on the
player
roster.
sounds like? It doesn't sound like he's hurt the whole year and then he comes back and then he plays 37 straight games. That is not 15, sir.
They drafted you to be in the rotation. I'm just letting you know. They didn't draft you first round to be in no
We
15.
changed coaches my second year from Dwayne Casey to Randy Whitman.
Okay.
And Randy Whitman did not fuck with me, so I was not in the rotation, brother. And the only reason that I did get playing time because I was the draft pick. And it was my second year option.
So you wasn't the 15th pick.
So Kevin
15th man.
McHale.
So you
was
wasn't
like,
15th man.
Hey, Kev is like, look, man, try to put the young fella back in the mix. So he's just coming back from the
So therefore, you're not the
microfracture.
15th man
Yeah,
on the
but
roster.
what I'm saying is Minnesota never drafted you to think you were going to be the 15th man, though.
That's never
You're
what
in
I
the ro-
said. I said
Okay.
I know what it feels like to be the spot.
But he
Why
said-
y'all keep saying?
no.
See, he's changing it.
See, this is
I'm not
what he's
changing
saying.
shit.
B.
What he's saying.
I'm
B,
saying the 15th
feel
spot
like. I know
matters
what it
because I know
feels
what
like.
it feels like.
But you was never the 15th
We all know what it feels
man.
like. How would I know what it feels like if I was never
He's
the
never
15th
been the
man?
15th man.
How would I know what it feels like if I
He
wasn't
said,
ever?
When, what year?
Feels like. That's what they made him feel like.
What?
You saying?
Okay.
No,
He was never the 15th man
played
on the
15th,
roster.
bro. I know what it feels
Right.
like to be the 15th guy.
You know what it feels?
I know what it feels like to be the
Have you
15th
ever-
guy.
So he was not the 15th
Right.
man.
I had
And
to
that's what
be
I'm
the
saying. You
15th
wasn't-
guy to
Do you-
feel,
what you
to
saying?
have a feeling
No,
about the 15th
because
spot.
you're emotional and you're sensitive.
It don't even make
You
sense.
are not a 15th.
You
man.
are-
Don't even
you-
make
you-
sense.
I'm letting you know
He's
you're not a
never
15.
been there.
You're not a
Listen,
15
he don't know what
guy.
it is. Listen, I know that I'm a.
Even if you think
I
you-
know that I'm a lottery pick. I know all that.
Okay.
But I played the 15th spot role, so I know what it feels like
So
to
you was
be
in the
back
suit?
here.
So you was in the suit?
I know what
I've been in the back too.
Oh, y'all are injured.
sir. Have you ever been healthy? Have you ever been healthy? Have you ever been?
I've been 15.
No.
I've been hurt in the back. DNP. Did not play.
That is not DNP. DNP, a real DNP, healthy means you are fully fucking healthy. You're not in rehab. You are practicing every day.
And sitting your ass over there, motherfucker,
Every
stewing.
fucking day.
And
Before the
stewing.
game, you gotta show up there, do motherfucking line drills all motherfucking day, and then put a fucking suit on and sit there
You see how
with something that
his
says,
volume goes up more and more when he's
you
wrong.
gonna shut the fuck up?
When he's wrong.
No. What I'm saying is, nobody in this room has ever been a 15th man, but probably Gil.
But him.
That's it.
So where did he go?
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go there
He
right
went
now.
from 15 to what?
I'm not talking about that.
That's what I've been talking about the whole time. That's what I've been talking about the whole time. We've been talking about this the whole time.
No, you said what that makes you feel. I know what it feels like.
What does the 15th man look like?
Please tell me.
This is not injury. There was no injury. I was not injured. IR means you three playing these first 5 games, you three aren't. You got a back spasm, you got a hamstring, fake ass injuries. After your 5 games is up, rotate. Nigga, I was so bad that I ain't even get my rotate back. 30-something straight games on IR. Healthy, than a bitch. That is 15. 15 is not I went through microfracture and I'm rehabbing myself to get in, and then the first day I'm back healthy, I get in the game. Back healthy. I was healthy the whole time, didn't get in the game. Nigga, I couldn't wait to get on the part of the 3 so I can just do layup lines.
Ooh.
Show the motherfucking fans this. Look what I can do, goddammit. Ooh, look, going hard to the motherfucking layup line. That is what, and that's the 12th pick, right?
The 12th
15
spot on the
shoot.
roster. 12th spot on the roster.
12 man on the
Then
roster.
4 guys got hurt, and then you went from
At his position,
suits
though.
to playing, right? After 4 injuries to other guys, the 15th spot now has a spot to play.
Right,
Correct?
So that means I took advantage of my opportunity.
No, it means that an opportunity came.
Right, and I
because
took
you're the
advantage.
because you're the 15th spot.
Yeah, but he was the 15th spot and he kept working.
But it mattered.
Through it all. So,
But the
so he
15th
kept
spot
himself
mattered,
ready.
Didn't the 15th spot matter?
No.
Right?
No.
Did it matter?
Not in their eyes. They didn't know
No.
the 4 niggas was gonna get hurt. See, I didn't know that.
I
No,
didn't even
hold on,
put-
wait. Hold on
Before we even go there,
Rashad. Come on now.
Brandon.
Come on.
I'm gonna tell you something else with the 15th pick or the 15th spot. I didn't even practice. This is me. Hey, yo, look, can I get in for a minute? Nah, I only played 20 minutes. I gotta still practice.
No,
We
I
didn't
believe that.
practice.
No, I believe. No, I
We
believe
sitting there
that.
just,
No, I believe
niggas
it.
don't want to get out.
listen.
That is 15.
So listen.
What are you talking about?
4 people got hurt, bro. That means somebody's next up. So him being there still working, they not even thinking Gil gonna be ready. He
They
not even
Dean
practicing.
Alvarin.
Like, come on, if he not practicing, they not looking at him being ready. He took that and kept working, but that's why you gotta stay ready. The whole
But
thing
this
about
man's skill set, right? Gilbert was pretty good at
Please come
Arizona,
back
right?
to the desk. We need
Right?
you.
No,
Gilbert was pretty good at
Rashad was-
Arizona, right?
Yeah.
When he came in, he was pretty good.
He was all right.
Right? Could play.
I'm just
Crazy, y'all. Going.
Whatever the circumstances was with the team, all that, they chose to make him that, right?
Okay.
His skill set then wasn't that of what they had him.
No, because they didn't know him. Yeah,
They didn't know.
Yeah, they he ain't practicing.
So how do they know it? Right? He got a mentality, well, shit, when I get in there, I'm going to shoot this bitch. Right?
And they don't even know that.
But so they didn't make him feel like he was the 15th spot on the roster. He was the 15th spot on the roster. Because they had no expectation. They didn't know what they had because he didn't practice. But to come back from injury and you were in the rotation before you got hurt, and you get hurt and have surgery and you come back and they find minutes for you when you are able to get those minutes.
Means you're in the rotation.
You're not a 15th man on the roster.
That means you always was
you
drafted
always
to be
have
in the
been
rotation. For real. No, seriously.
They just plug somebody.
I know what you feel like. We all feel like that. Everybody dressed in a suit hurt in the back.
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
My 4th year, I know what it feels like to be the 15th man on the bench.
Your fourth year now.
My fourth year.
Damn, it went from 2 to 4 now.
My
God
last
damn,
year.
which one
I
is it?
forgot about it.
Damn, which one is
So it
it?
was your fourth
I did,
year.
yeah.
So for your fourth year. So not your second.
14 straight games, DNPs, 15 man on the bench, no rotation, no nothing.
15. You won't get a DNP as the 15th man.
Okay. But at the 12th man?
Yes.
You just get an NP.
Just get NP.
Not playing.
No, you don't get motherfucking nothing because you're not on the goddamn roster. You're in some suits. You're not active. It's called not active.
Listen. I've been in the NBA
so
for 9
Giannis's
years.
brother
It's only 12 players
man.
that suit up, right?
12.
So it's only 12 players that suit up, right? In the NBA, right?
Yes.
So the 15th man don't even like.
So Giannis' brother is not a 15th man.
Guys in, bro.
Well, it changed after COVID. They let more roster spots.
They come in and they suit up because you never know who he want to put in.
So we're going to keep this thing moving, but we asked the chat, was Rashad the 15th man? 3,000 votes. 69 people said no. 69% said no. 31% said yes. So Rashad, so you got 31% of people who agree with you out there.
So is it
and
That was my fucking point.
I know you do not care.
To ask that question is crazy.
He said he failed.
He said he failed.
But damn what you listen. So
I said the 15th man. Ask him, does the 15th man on any team matter?
That's not what we're saying.
That's
not what we're saying.
He's trying to use doesn't matter.
That's what I said.
Ask the chat that shit.
The whole time.
No, he doesn't matter. Everyone matters. They're on the team.
On the team.
But no one gets the criticism as a 15th
So
pick.
what?
Well, speaking
That
of...
ain't what the conversation was about.
So
The
let me ask you-
conversation was about...
so let me ask you this.
You changed it.
So let me ask you this.
You changed it to that.
So let me ask you guys this. We all been in training camps, right?
Yeah. It's about 30 niggas in there.
Right? So
I have not, but I'll take y'all word for it.
But you know, I'm not Josiah. You're my man.
I'm just here to host.
But so I don't know if I ever played the game of basketball well or been out there on the floor well. Like, right? How many players play at a time?
5.
Right? So when do we go 5 on 5 on 5? Training camp.
Training camp, yeah. And I didn't even get in those. Hey, B.
I thought I knew you.
B.
You're not the
You used
15th
to
man.
be.
Brandon. You remember these drills?
We didn't even eat Chinese food. We didn't even eat Chinese food the whole time we've been here.
We're going after
We
that.
don't even fuck with that. You see what you're doing here?
I hate that you label yourself as that.
You got them niggas yelling and shit.
No, nigga, no, you got them yelling
That's
at that.
Brandon.
You're not the 15th man.
that's
You're looking at
crazy
yourself
work.
too low.
That's
Brandon,
crazy.
Brandon,
We
work.
disrespect you so
That's
much. We don't want
crazy
you.
work,
We
but
don't.
he can't.
That's crazy
Brandon.
work.
He wants you to have a pity party with him.
Brandon.
Crazy
I
work.
don't want.
He wants you to have a
I
pity
don't
party
think
with
he's a
him.
15th
Brandon,
man.
That's exactly what we're saying.
Why would he put himself in that position?
Because his skill set was never
y'all
there.
moving the goalposts now.
You're not a 15th man.
When did I say?
You did.
Minnesota did not
I
get
said
him to be
I
a 15th
know.
man.
You said they made you feel that way. Put your fucking feelings in your pocket.
The 15th guy.
Put your feelings
And
in your
y'all
pocket.
now
Put your feelings in your
y'all
pocket.
keep changing shit.
Put your
and
feelings
moving
in your
this shit
pocket.
around.
Put your feelings
I
in your
hate,
pocket.
I hate that you even feel like you were a 15th man because you wasn't.
So I'm a firm
I
believer.
said I know what it
Put your
feels
feelings
like
in
to
your
be
pocket.
the
Know how that
15th
feels, sir.
guy,
Put your
man.
feelings in your pocket.
How do you
Listen,
feel?
me and Kenyon don't know what it feel like to be a 15 man. So we don't know how you. Only
So
one
then
nigga feel
how
like
y'all
that.
niggas telling me how I
What do y'all can?
Because damn the way you felt.
No, you can't. You just we both have different stories,
the way
nigga.
you
What do you
felt.
mean?
What do you mean?
McCants, you are not a 15th
like 20
man.
minutes a game.
Damn the way you
They
felt.
don't look like
No,
24
man.
minutes a
Listen,
game,
man.
sir.
Nah.
Keep talking. Listen. Yo.
We have different
Dude.
perspectives from
Yo.
that lens.
My nigga, listen.
I know what it feels like
only one
to
lens.
be pushed out to the
Listen.
15th spot.
You're not a
I know-
15th man.
But listen, I know what it
Keep
feels
talking
like to
about the way
be
he
pushed
feel. He
out
felt.
to the 15th spot.
Kenyon, I'm
Think
sure
about
we
the way
did
you
when we
feel.
was hurt,
When?
Kenyon, but we didn't feel.
When?
Kenyon, when we were hurt, we still never felt like we was the 15th
Never.
man.
You can't be
Nigga, you're in the rotation. You're not on 15th
I never
man.
felt like I was
You
the
can't be
15th
hurt.
man. I just know
Want me to tell you
what that spot looks and feels like.
Brandon, you know what? You remember this
What y'all
joke?
talking
We're hurt.
about?
We all do if we're hurt.
But after I was hurt, when I'm my 4th year, my contract year.
You felt it?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Yeah. 19.
Josiah, you gonna move this thing?
Let's go.
Yeah, we holding on to this shit too long.
Make your final point that we're moving around.
15 pick plays.
Crazy.
19
spot.
This is
15 spot.
This is
Shit is
every game.
crazy.
19.
You pissing me off.
31.
You lowballing yourself.
I didn't play for 14
17
straight
minutes,
games, Gilbert.
24 minutes, 30 minutes, 21
Damn.
minutes, 23 minutes, 25 minutes, 16 minutes, 39 minutes,
lowballing
19
yourself, bro.
minutes, 20 minutes,
Acting like you wasn't that
37
guy.
minutes. How the fuck is this the 15th pick?
You have
15th man on the
I'm
roster.
I'm agreeing. I hate that you're trying to downplay yourself.
We're not talking about me.
So look,
it's not about me.
We got to keep it
Y'all
moving.
niggas be making it about me so
You made it
fast.
about you.
I'm sitting here like I know what that feels like.
Because you want to be something you're not.
You wasn't a 15 guy. You was a nigga that was in the fucking
We
rotation.
respect you, Rashad.
Nigga.
We respect you.
Trying to lowball.
But how y'all gonna tell me about my experience?
Stop trying to lowball yourself.
Because you're talking about
Damn, that's the craziest part I've never heard. Niggas tell me what I went through.
Because you keep talking about the way you feel.
Like you wasn't that nigga.
We heard what his minutes look like. We heard what the 15th man or the 15th player minutes look like, right? Here's a 12th, the 12th man on the roster.
Come from North Carolina.
Game 1, 0. You know, just go. So he had 27 zeros in a row. Then he played 2 minutes, right?
Keep going
and
with
then
it.
after 27, so his 28th game, he finally got in the game. That's the 12th man. And then he didn't play another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, they won by 33 points. He didn't even get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they won by 29, 30. He didn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 games. He didn't play. Then he got in 3 more minutes. And then he set in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then he missed another 20 games of gameplay. That's the 12th man.
You downplay yourself all you want, but not over here with us, nigga.
Come on, don't take credit for something that you wasn't a part of, dog.
We asked the chat. We asked the
You
chat.
remember this drill? 5, 5, 5. 5, you remember that? 5 in training camp. When you're in the middle, you play deep.
Yes.
You know,
Man, wait. Yeah.
You know where I was? On the sideline. There's 15 niggas here, and I'm on the sideline.
Stop trying to downplay yourself.
We asked the chat, does the 15th man matter? More than 2,000 votes, 63% said yes. But let's keep this thing moving. We got to talk a little bit about...
Not a bad pickup.
Who?
What you just say?
Is that JaVale?
JaVale? Yeah, he's played in, you got like 2, 3 rings?
Just still, sir, you live body.
JaVale got 3 rings, yeah.
Yeah, JaVale live
played
body.
in big.
He's just a live body. He's going to play.
Yeah, live body, man.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna do nothing but rebound and run the floor.
It's like Andre Drummond, right? That's all he doing, like a live body.
Yeah, it's just going to be weird because you bring in Clay and get rid of Derek, which was a power forward. So, you know, the fact that they will probably, if they just start their best players, you're talking about Luka, Kyrie, Clay, and PJ playing a 4?
Which he
You
did.
do it, but you can get away with it in this NBA.
I mean, he did that this season, though.
Yeah, you can get away with it.
Derek.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt you.
There was more of a 3, I thought.
Like not in this NBA. I think Derrick Jones Jr. is more of a 3.
Yeah.
But defensively, he can guard multiple positions. I get you, but I think PJ in this NBA, he fine at the 4.
And then Gafford.
Because then who gonna post him up?
I'm thinking about the top tier teams because
Well, who gon-
top tier teams got big guys.
Okay, they got a 5 still. So who gonna post him up? Who gonna put PJ in Washington in the post throughout the NBA that's playing that position?
On the West,
In the NBA. Period.
posting? Who the fuck posts?
Who's
Giannis
gonna-
don't post.
So he can guard
Nobody.
everybody on the, so he's fine at the 4. PJ is fine if they wanted to start him at the 4. I think him coming in having a training camp with them and be better for him, right? Coming in halfway last year, still played well.
Hey, great.
Yeah, I thought that squad played great.
Yeah, they played well, but just imagine all of them getting the training camp together. Clay involved now, PJ there.
No, I think about when because let's say, Joker sits at the 3-point line making passes, and when you got like Aaron Gordon ducking in and going for lob, he ain't blocking. He can't block. He don't have he's not athletic at.
That's fine.
Who, PJ?
Yeah.
He can guard Aaron Gordon.
PJ Washington?
Yeah.
He's athletic. No.
He's not he's not as athletic as Aaron Gordon, but
Well, he can still
As
hold his
athletic
ground.
to be 4.
But who else?
Because
my
he's the
thing
one
is-
who has to protect the rim.
But
now.
there's so few guys that fit what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
At that position.
When the big is out, he is the rim protector.
So that's even when anybody drive. He's the one back there that got to actually protect the rim. And it's not like he's taking charges. So when you jump the jump with him, when you jump the jump with him, he's not a guy that deters anybody.
But my thing is, how many teams have that?
That drives?
Have rim protection, as you were speaking of, at that position.
Yeah, like when they big is
When they big is away from back, who else has rim protection besides Team Minnesota players two bigs? That's it. I'm saying, but who else? Nobody else. Aaron Gordon is 6'10". Okay, cool. Him and PJ washes out, I think.
6'10". Michael Porter Jr. is 6'10".
But he's but 3 though. But he's not attacking the rim.
But that's what I'm saying. Those are.
I'm not worried about Michael Porter Jr. He's not attacking the rim.
Man, I'm thinking about championship. The championship teams are big as hell. They're not little. They're not sitting there with 6'1", 6'2", 6. They're not.
So he's that tall? So PJ's that tall?
I don't know how to do 6'8".
PJ like 6'7", 6'8".
He's like 6'8", 6'9". So, but in this NBA, you're not talking about.
No, what I'm saying, NBA regular.
We're not talking about the power forwards I played.
I'm talking about NBA regular.
Like, you're thinking about the power forwards we played against.
No, I'm talking about the NBA that's been winning championships.
But it's a different style.
So who's the four for Boston?
Al Horford. But what is he? But what is Al Horford?
Their team is big all across.
But what is Al Horford though?
A center.
No, but he's a spot-up shooter now.
I'm just talking about just height. Like
okay,
like
but the height doesn't. But the height doesn't matter in this situation, Gil. Because pretty much, if you're a face-up shooter, spot-up shooter at 6'11", you're not. That's fine. You can be a spot-up shooter at 6'11". I can still contest your shot at fucking 6'8". It doesn't matter.
Who?
You just said Al Horford.
No, what I'm saying is
PJ can contest Al Horford shots.
No, I'm not talking about.
But you said height.
Shot. I'm talking about when I go to the basket, he's not blocking.
Al Horford not attacking the basket.
Not him, just the
you said, but why did you bring him up then?
When Tatum went, just like this, when Brown went to the layup, who was there trying to block the shots? Him.
Okay, that's fine.
He can't do nothing with them.
Okay, that's what
I'm saying is everybody. When John Morant comes in there, there's nobody back there.
But my question is to you, which you haven't answered yet. What teams fit what you're asking
Every
for?
championship team in the last 10 years has been big.
Who's a rim protector?
They're big.
Who is a rim protector? Just because they big doesn't mean they rim protectors, Gilbert.
If Giannis is out, you have 2 6'10" guys back there that can get rebounds and what's the name?
They're not rim protectors.
Denver?
You said, I'm using your words, Gilbert. I'm not making words up. These are your words that
he's
you're
gonna
using.
He's going to be a great asset like he was in this championship.
So I'm just asking, but
being back there
I'm
trying to stop somebody from scoring a layup.
These are your words. You said rim protector and height.
I'm telling you
your words. So
who won the last championship? How big was the team who won the last championship?
I'm asking you. You
the
said
year before
rim
that,
protector.
The year before that,
Denver Nuggets.
The
you
year
said
before that,
rim protector. So who is the rim protector on Denver?
The year before that,
if Jokic is away from the basket, who's the rim protector?
Bucks.
Who's the rim protector?
Gordon.
He's not a rim protector.
He wasn't blocking shots.
He's not a rim protector, nigga.
He wasn't blocking shots. He was averaging 1 and
Jesus Christ. He's not a rim protector. Just because you can block a shot or two, that don't mean you're a rim protector, Gil.
So what does it mean then?
Because Derek White blocks shots. Is he a fucking rim protector?
He doesn't block shots at.
Dwayne Wade was the leading block at his position. Is he a fucking rim protector? No.
So
just because you block shots don't mean you're a rim protector.
So what is a rim protector then if you're not blocking shots?
A rim protector is when you look, fucking Wemby is a fucking rim protector.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, Giannis, rim protectors.
Is LeBron a rim protector?
No.
But is he big enough?
I'm not fearing LeBron if I'm driving to the basket. I'm not looking for him.
No?
No. Ain't nobody fearing LeBron. They driving to the basket if you ain't chasing me down from behind. No.
I don't know about that one.
Trust me. Ain't nobody people looking for Anthony Davis. He covers more ground. He have 2.5 blocks a night.
So like Giannis?
Yeah. Rudy Gobert. Even at times Bam Adebayo. Who else? That's all I'm saying. Those guys are rim protectors.
Hence why they can't win.
But my thing, those guys are rim. But
when Bam is on the outside, who's back there that's even close enough to block a shot?
That's the point that I'm making, Gil. You're making my point for me.
How?
Because
if Bam is out here, who's big enough to even block a shot?
That's what I'm saying. You brought up rim protectors, team that won championships. So I said, Who else fits the criteria that P.J. Washington, other than P.J. Washington is at the 4, right?
Yeah, that's
So
6'8".
what other teams, all of them guys are the same. It doesn't matter if you're 6'11" or not. Because you're not attacking the basket.
If Jokic is out and someone drives, I still have 2 6'10" guys.
Those guys are not rim protectors,
I
Gil.
still have 2 6'10" guys that are athletic.
But you said rim protector. You said rim protector. They're not rim. Listen, no one is fearing Aaron Gordon when they drive to the basket, and they damn sure ain't fearing Michael Porter Jr. I promise you that shit.
But are they coming down dunking on
Yes, nigga.
What? Show me.
They don't fear them.
Show me. Like I want to see Aaron
They don't
Gordon
fear Jokic if he down there. He the tallest one.
I don't see a lot of
those guys are not rim protectors.
If my big is on and we're talking about someone driving, right? We're talking about a guard driving.
Yeah.
Do you think Kyrie fears Aaron Gordon blocking a shot or P.J. Washington?
Neither one of them. You brought up Kyrie Irving, so neither one of them. Because they're not rim protectors. He don't fear neither one of those guys.
It ain't about fear. It's who has the better chance.
I answered your question, bro. Answered the question you asked, I answered. Neither one of them.
There's a reason the championship team is still tall.
Because they're not rim protectors.
It don't matter. If Giannis is out, you got Lopez down there. It don't matter if he don't block shots, it's still Lopez down there. If Lopez is out,
he averaged 2.5 blocks.
If Lopez is out there,
he averaged 2.5 blocks. He's a rim protector.
If he's out there, you got Giannis down there.
Defensive player of the year. He's a rim protector.
But you got Giannis down there. There's still
they got 2 rim protectors.
But you still got a big body. It's a big body. There's not a bunch of guards sitting out there trying to block you out.
Who else, Gil, has 2 rim protectors? If one is away from the basket, who else?
Lakers got bigs. Big guys. LeBron.
No fucking Gil. You just throw LeBron in any category you fucking want to.
LeBron.
I think LeBron is a rim.
He's not a rim protector. Listen, he's not a rim protector.
I think LeBron's a rim protector.
Why you keep saying protector?
Because you said it, nigga.
What, do you want me to change the words so you can hear it?
These are your
Can you hear it?
These are your
Someone
words.
big enough to challenge a shot. How about that? Is
your
that better?
words.
Someone big enough
You can
to challenge a
shots
shot.
at the rim.
I cannot challenge a shot.
So it's the same
I cannot challenge a shot if Tatum comes in there. I'm not big enough.
Same shit.
To challenge.
Same shit.
I'm doing this.
Washington.
P.J. Washington.
Same shit.
Of course.
It's the same shit.
That's
so who else besides that has 2 rims? So you still ain't answer my question.
Somebody big enough.
You still ain't answer my question.
So that means anybody sitting
So now
over
you want to change your words.
back there.
So now you want to change your words.
Because you keep using rim protection.
Because motherfucker, you said it.
I changed the words. I said big enough to challenge shots.
Anybody can challenge shots, Gil, but you're still not a rim protector. So, the fuck?
I said challenge shots. Fuck rim protection.
Anybody can
because you're stuck on rim protection means only shot block.
I'm not stuck on shit. I'm stuck on the words that you use, nigga.
So a small ball team, right?
So when the Lakers won it, who did they have, right? They had
when the Lakers won?
Right? They had 2 rim protectors, right?
Dwight JaVale.
So, yeah. So my question is, other than the 2 teams that have 2 rim protectors, when the big is on the perimeter, that someone else, when they drive, they looking for the motherfucker. Just because you can jump and challenge a shot don't mean shit. It don't mean a motherfucking thing.
You can jump and challenge a shot?
It doesn't mean shit at the rim when I don't fear you.
Versus someone who just can't do it.
I don't fear you.
It don't matter fear. It doesn't matter about fear. Someone who can do. If I'm driving to the basket and he can't do nothing, what's up? Like if this is the big, why would I even? He's nothing down here. He's not big enough. I'm coming full speed. Somebody coming full speed with a 40-inch vertical.
Exactly
what can he possibly do?
That's exactly
nothing.
We're saying the same shit, Gil.
So they need a bigger guy back there.
We're saying the fucking same thing, Gil. The fuck are you talking about?
Just loudly, but
yeah, we're saying the exact same thing, but you still ain't, like I said. Teams that have 2 rim protectors, absolutely, man. 2 bigs, 2 guys, who somebody when they drive. If Anthony
Davis, we're saying the same thing. Like how you keep saying I'm wrong? That's weird.
What I just say?
Gentlemen, I'm not getting in between.
No. Please interject, Josiah.
Yeah, I believe you said rim protecting first. Kenyon responded to that, saying that some of those guys were not rim protectors. Then you said a guy who can instill fear or just clog that paint up. And you said
more guys fit P.J. Washington's criteria than they do having 2 rim protectors, is what I'm saying. And you just said the exact same thing just now, is what I'm saying. So more teams fit what P.J. Washington brings to the table as a 4 than having 2 bigs like the teams you said that won it.
That fits his
right?
criteria.
It fits the NBA's criteria, Gil.
The NBA or I'm talking about if they're supposed to be a team that's supposed to try to win a championship, their team is too small.
Okay, Gil.
You feel like that Mavs squad is too small to be a championship level.
So who had Dallas in the beginning of the season? They made a trade, right?
Yeah.
And got P.J. Washington.
Mm-hmm. Got Gafford as well.
Got Gafford, right? They played well well enough to get there. They got lucky. Denver had to play Minnesota. Minnesota had to play down. So
Anderson plays the 4, right?
Who?
Kyle Anderson
Lee
plays
Kyer.
the power.
Plays A4.
He can play the 4. He
plays
play, He can play
A4.
multiple positions.
So if you're driving, right, Karl Anthony Towns is not a shot blocker, right?
No, I don't think so.
Who has a better chance stopping the ball from going in the basket? Kyle Anderson
Or Karl Anthony
Towns?
So what point are you trying to make?
I'm just saying, which one?
So what point are
because
you trying to make?
if one is at the 4, if they're both at the 4,
So what point are you trying to make?
if Rudy's out and one is at the 4, who has a better chance stopping? If Kyle Anderson is your power forward when your big man is out, who are you stopping from coming to the rim? There's no you have no chance. Because if you even jump, if you jump and try to block a shot, offensive rebound, you're giving it up. It's simple basketball.
So now
you're too small.
So you want to add criteria to what you're trying to make. Now offensive rebounds comes into the argument. This motherfucker, you hear this shit? Like, if y'all peep this nigga's amazing. Like who's talking about offensive rebounds and shit? Like who? Who brought it up? Now they want to change his words because I called him out on the rim protection. Now you want to start talking about offensive rebounds and shit to make yourself right. Okay, Gilbert, you're right.
I don't need to be right, man.
You're trying to be.
The record is right.
You're trying.
They got their ass beat on the gore. They couldn't stop nobody from getting to the rim. Anybody who went to the rim, they couldn't do nothing.
Okay.
It's just when Lively then was out.
If they couldn't stop when they was in the game either, Gil. So what the fuck point are you trying to make?
Why go smaller? It was my point.
The point they're trying to make it. So
why go? If you couldn't stop
NBA.
If you couldn't stop the team when you had
like
two
I said,
type of
like
guys,
I said, go sign JaVale McGee.
You go smaller.
Like I said, go sign JaVale McGee. So now you want to talk about turnovers now? Now you brought up offensive. Now you want to talk about turnovers, or you want to talk about what charges? What else you want to talk about? Steals now? What else you want to make your point?
It's simple.
Huh? What else you want to talk about to make your point?
If you played in a championship, this year,
about substitutions,
and you couldn't stop anybody from making layups, and you couldn't stop anybody from offensive rebounds, why would you go small?
That's a loose ball foul on the 6'4" guy.
Right, if this team just beat you on offensive rebounds, they ran and lived at the rim when they did drive, and you go smaller, what happens?
Mm-hmm.
You're even smaller than you were the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, I think you had something you would.
Oh, now that's a charge. That's a charge, Brandon. Now we're talking about all charges and substitutions.
No, I just want to know the difference between a rim protector and a guy who blocks shots from you. Because a
guy that can block a shot, you're not a rim protector, dog. Like, I could block a shot, but I didn't look at myself as when I was in college.
So you don't?
Yeah, I was a fucking rim protector in college, absolutely.
And in the NBA?
Nah, not necessarily.
No?
Like, no.
Okay, you feel like if somebody saw
you wasn't a rim protector?
Marcus Camby on our team was more of a rim protector.
So when Marcus Camby drove and he was at the three-point line and we drove to the layup, were you capable enough to keep us from making layups?
Yes.
But I didn't look at myself as a rim protector.
Or Nene, it doesn't matter. Are you big enough and jump high enough to
my
keep
athleticism and all
my
that shit ain't got to do with it. I'm not a rim protector. Y'all niggas scary.
Now, if you was out,
y'all feared me.
If you was,
y'all feared me. Whether y'all thought I was gonna knock you on your ass, that's what kept y'all from coming in there. That's what kept motherfuckers from driving in that bitch. You felt I was gonna put you on your shit.
So Shaq is a rim protector?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I'm just, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say like Karl Malone was?
No.
No. Okay.
Olajuwon, yes. Tim Duncan and David Robinson, rim protector. Yeah, absolutely. Mutombo, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fucking yes. Theo Ratliff, yes.
But when they're at the three-point line,
Saying?
is there anybody capable enough to
Yeah, when it,
defend? And
No, I'm just
Theo
yeah, I
Ratliff,
just-
when they had this team, yeah, they had a big four, yes. So
Tim Duncan, David Robinson.
after they was held together.
Okay.
But
I,
Gil,
just,
to your
I, just
point,
wanna, I didn't play in that.
That's
No,
why
so they
you,
was held together.
that's why you
two
said
of them.
you can see
beat one
the,
and got the other one down there.
the Mavs used the
Other teams had
lineups
it.
with Gafford and Derek
Besides
Lively.
Giannis,
4 or 5.
Lopez, right? Rudy and Cat. When Lakers won, they had Anthony Davis, Dwight and fucking JaVale. Yeah.
But I just feel like if I know you block shots, I'm gonna look at you as a rim protector though. Like if I'm coming in and I know you averaging like a block or two, like 2 blocks.
I never did. Average a block and some change.
Yeah, but your presence around the rim was
it's
was
fear.
It's a if I'm coming in there, I'm still gonna
You
be like,
know
I gotta.
I'm capable.
You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? Yes.
I'm capable. Yeah, Marcus Camby averaged 3 blocks a game,
We're not talking. When he's out, you're still down there.
but it's a different fear.
If what is it? No, Nahara is down there. I'm not
different
fucking
fear.
afraid of Nahara
Like
because
I
he didn't
said,
jump high enough.
It's a fear. I could block it, but your first thought ain't he gonna block it, nigga. That ain't your first thought.
Who? Nahara?
Me.
Why not?
Your first thought on shit, Kenyon down there. That ain't your first thought. That he gonna block it.
My first thought ain't just there's nobody back there. I'm gonna go layup. I still got it. Kenyon's back there.
Yes, Kenyon's back there.
Yeah, I'm looking,
Okay, Kenyon's out. Nahara's back there.
I'm looking at your side.
Marcus Camby like, oh shit, he might block it, right? But just Marcus Camby might block it.
Yeah.
Right? You look at I might block it, but first your first thought is, oh shit.
Yeah, but if you're out there,
Right.
Nahara's back there.
I understand.
Let's fly. We're going to the basket.
I'm with you. I understand the same, but if Nahara is on the perimeter and I'm under the basket, you like, oh, yeah.
Kenyon's
right?
back there.
It's a chance I might block it, but there's another element
Alter
to
it?
it. No. Alter the shot is the third element in this. The first one, I might put you on your wallet.
Yeah, that's
Right?
probably one.
That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Second is block. Third is alter.
Mm-hmm. Stops me from going in there.
So, but the first thought,
Huh?
the first thought.
You gonna put me in my head? But that's what I'm saying. But even though
So
you're
that's
not
the fear, but Marcus Camby is you like, oh shit.
But what I'm saying is,
I gotta.
But if you're not a shot blocker, you're still back there to put
Absolutely,
the fear
yes.
from someone driving.
But I don't look at Aaron Gordon and them other guys in the same light. I hear what you're saying, yes, but it's not the same thing.
So Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of.
Yes, absolutely.
So we asked the chat, who do you agree with,
Yeah.
Kenyon or Gil?
Y'all,
70% said Kenyon.
y'all be putting the chat.
I do not do
Yeah,
this.
but it's,
I have no control
get
over
what
polls.
he's saying, absolutely. Yeah, like I understand what Gil is saying, yes. But not every team fits that criteria. Is more PJ Washingtons out there playing the 4 in the NBA than there are 2 teams playing Al Horford and Porzingis, Giannis and Lopez, Cat, Gobert. Right? Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of teams. Orlando plays big because they got the personnel too. They're not as good as them guys, but But if guys trust me, if they drive into the basket, if Aaron Gordon is down there and PJ Washington, Jaylen Brown drive to the basket, there's no thought process if he's down there. He's still going to attack it the same as if you's down there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you down there and Aaron Gordon down there, Jaylen Brown go attack the basket the exact same way.
Who was Chicago Bulls?
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman? Would you say that?
What, the shot blocker?
Rim protector.
No,
They didn't.
They had Luke Longley or.
Yeah, they had some bigs that take charges, and they just big.
18 fouls.
They wasn't athletic. They used them. Luke Longley, Cartwright,
Will Purdue.
But they were all. I mean, but their guards.
7 foot.
They're all.
All the bigs were 7 foot.
All the guards are 6'6".
And they had big. They had 7 foot. All the bigs were 7 foot.
Bill Whittington.
Bill Whittington, Will Purdue. Ugh, those are disgusting.
That is a.
Just think about it. They didn't have nothing at the 5.
So would you say like a rim? I'm still trying. So a rim protector is somebody you fear.
Somebody who you know going
like probably knock you on your ass.
Not even that. That comes with it at times,
Right.
but it's the shot blocking element of it.
Okay.
Like you game planning for Wemby,
Okay.
but for you drive, you better look.
Okay. 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 Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Marcus Camby, you going that motherfucker, you floating that bitch. You trying to.
But I'm floating that bitch too if you in there.
Yeah, but because
So like if,
jump.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna just go in there like, oh shit, just because Marcus Camby he averaged three blocks, I'm not gonna go. Oh shit, here come Kenyon too. I gotta figure out a way. Like,
But your finish is gonna be different if like.
Your rim protection is just different from other
real
other guys.
Like, I didn't look at like, did I block shots? Yeah, here now. I might have some games where I got 3 blocks. Might be some games where I don't get none because I'm on the ball a lot.
Mm-hmm. Like Draymond Green is a rim protector to me, and I know he's not that. But you're not just gonna go in there and just.
In this NBA, I have to give you that. Ugh.
You know.
Well, let's keep this thing moving and grooving.
Yeah.
So 17-year-old Duke incoming. If this was LeBron's last game with the purple and gold, what's LeBron's legacy with the Lakers?
LeBron's legacy? As a Laker, from the age, 34 to 39 now? 33 to 39?
6 seasons.
Got a championship 6 seasons.
Shit, what more can you ask for?
Yeah.
Did
From
not
him,
make the playoffs in the previous 5 seasons, didn't make it in LeBron's first season. Championship, Western Finals appearance.
You know haters gonna hate.
Yes, they will, Kenny. I know. I know.
You know, they judge
Nuggets fans, former Nuggets players.
They're going to judge a 39-year-old man, and none of their favorites even got to that age to even play like this. You know what I mean? That's just anybody. Anybody they compare him to at 36, 7, 8, 9, no great has even been here to even compare LeBron to. You're going to pair a 39-year-old to someone who was 31, 32, and 30.
Well, why?
Right? Which is not fair. Like, he got here. If you're gonna tell him to stop him at when he was in what? His last year in Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Okay, stop him right there. And then go from there in everybody's career.
How you get here?
Got here where? How you get to his greatness? Well, I
To
don't
the
know.
39. How you get to 39?
Playing hard.
Playing
Oh, I
21
thought it was
seasons.
because you spend $1 million a year on your body.
It's part of it.
Yeah. So why we ain't got the blueprint yet? Why ain't they came out with the whole, hey, look, young fella, this is how you do it?
KD is doing it.
I'm asking.
I'm answering.
Why it ain't on the internet? Everything else on the internet. Give me the blueprint of 1, 2, 3. Go buy this hyperbaric chamber. Go get this massage therapist. Go get these things to help your legs and your knees. Hey, young fella, you want to last in this motherfucking league 24, 26, 20, 35 years? Do it like this. Why can't we figure out what you doing?
KD?
Because listen, you know why?
KD, Curry.
You talking about 2?
They're playing exactly the same way at the same age.
300 niggas in the league.
Well, we can't help it.
Why you can't tell us about them scientists?
Brady,
scientists in the back.
Brady.
There's some scientists in the back, and you going in there switching that shit. You just gotta learn.
How about
that you got
Brady?
to get surgery.
How about Brady at his age? I mean, just some people just take the shit very
And it
seriously.
ain't no genetic anomaly. This
I
ain't
said-
no
I said
genetic.
some
Either you an
people-
alien, a cyborg, or you're doing something nobody else knows what the fuck you doing, nigga.
Some people can take,
Working hard, Rashad.
some
Working
people
hard.
can take the game serious. I'm pretty sure you've never been to the game at 1 o'clock working on your body.
Man, listen.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Like it's easy to try to take away somebody's legacy because they're lasting longer than everybody else. We seen Michael Jordan average 20 at 39 and 40. No one questioned it. He was playing well, right? If he took care of his body and stopped smoking and drinking, what the fuck would he have been doing at that age?
He was
right?
drinking wine.
He smoked a cigar and drunk every night and still came out and averaged 20 in the hardest era of defense.
With the jaundice eye.
Right? And people don't understand that.
He was getting his knee. He was getting his knee. Drunk,
And
right?
yeah, taking it. Yeah.
Right? That means because I'm at 40, it's tough.
But what I'm saying is, he's injecting his knee, getting his fucking drain, black tar coming out his knee, averaging 20 in a zone defense, smoking and drinking. So how did that happen?
I'm just saying.
Greatness is greatness.
If you want to give
he
it
was
credit,
that great that he can just say, fuck you, y'all still trash.
You wanna
And
give-
go out there and average 20.
You want to give it credit, you can. But I'm just saying, when's the last time Cleveland won the championship in what year?
2016.
20. That's the last time LeBron won a real championship.
2020 it was.
It don't matter
I
about
said a real championship.
It don't matter about a real championship.
So when I'm talking about all this shit that you're talking about leading up to it, like where is it? Like show me.
Show you what?
Show me the last 6 years.
We have. He's 28,
The last 4 years.
28, 29.
You've been trying.
A championship came out of there though.
You've been trying.
2020 championship.
But this is
But
this what I don't know.
I don't want to hear no age shit to give an excuse why you got 4-1.
No, I'm not giving the age shit.
4-1. So that means he got there. Your favorite player, which is my favorite player of all time, he didn't even make it to the playoffs the last 4 years of his career.
You got our favorite player at 3. I got him at 1.
That's
not the same.
His last 4 years, he didn't even make it to the playoffs.
Don't matter. You know what his roster looked like?
Okay, so
a bunch of young ass niggas, and he was coming off Achilles. So we ain't gonna try
before
that.
the Achilles.
We ain't gonna try that.
Before the Achilles, he didn't even make it to the team. Didn't even make it to the playoffs.
But this ain't about him. He ain't here no more.
Of course,
but you know what he would say.
It don't matter what he would say. We know what he did the last 4 years.
He ain't here to say
His team didn't make it.
Your man just got 4-1.
His team didn't make it.
I don't give a fuck how old he is.
His team
40,
didn't make it.
70, 19. Nigga, go to Cabo, sit your ass down somewhere.
Can't even go to Cancun.
But that's
Can't even go to Cancun.
No, but that's what I'm saying. How do you
They should go to Catalina.
So what I'm saying is, if we're comparing, right?
But we not
to the greats. If the greats last 4 years didn't exist, they didn't make it nowhere, and then you're gonna say, well, their team sucked, and he got 4-1. Well, he had 5 more games than whoever you're gonna name him to. 10 more games than whoever you can compare him to. Your man averaged 4 points at 39. He's averaging 26.
So because he's playing longer, you giving him credit for some kind of greatness that surpasses other people. It don't matter.
It don't
None
matter.
of that shit matters.
I'm not penalizing him. I'm not penalizing him at an age where the people didn't even exist. Wasn't even relevant at these ages. So I'm not gonna penalize him, and I'm not gonna give anybody else non-credit. We seen what Tim Duncan looked like at the end, right? We didn't count that against him. We seen his greatness when he was great. Shaquille O'Neal's last 6 years. We seen what he looked like. We don't count that against him, though.
We know how great LeBron is.
What I'm saying is,
we're not taking away from his greatness.
We don't count it against him.
Because the age don't make you better than the other greats. Because you're playing longer than the other greats play don't mean you're greater than anything. Everyone has their own greatness.
But no one says that only LeBron haters use great.
No, there's no such thing as a LeBron hater. It's just reality.
What?
It's just reality.
I beg.
LeBron it's just reality. They're called bisexuals, though. There are niggas that when you mention Bron, you know what they say in the comment? Man, why are you niggas hating Bron so much? It's like, so they can't be no opposition. They can't be no opposition.
A whole lot of them.
Why do there need to be? Are you a basketball fan?
Listen, when you play against somebody, what's the other side?
There's no other. There's no other side.
It's an opponent.
Yeah.
It's the opposition.
Yes.
Right. So you're not playing against a bunch of motherfuckers who want you to score every time and we just lay it. That means I got defense here. It's defense here. You know what I am? I'm the fucking defense, nigga.
You like,
and y'all don't like my defense. That's why.
What?
You don't like that I'm here to say, nah, I don't like that. Nah, I don't respect that. Okay. Nah, I'm cool on that.
But what does that mean? What does that mean?
Basketball.
Well, you're saying a whole bunch of nothing.
Just fucking basketball.
But what are you saying?
I'm the defense.
You are.
I'm the villain. If he the hero, I'm the villain.
But why does it have to be a hero or a villain? That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to pick side. If you're a basketball fan, you're a basketball fan.
I'm a student. I'm not a fan.
That means
that's
you don't.
The difference.
I'm
a student.
You like
I'm not
players.
A fan.
You like a player. So that means if you that's the problem.
I like the game, Gilbert.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Because if you like the game, you will like LeBron. What? If you like the game.
No.
You will like LeBron. If you love the game, you will love his greatness.
LeBron, you like LeBron. That's the difference.
I like LeBron.
The game is bigger
I like
than
Magic.
The game is
I like Shaq.
The game is
I like Kareem. I like Bird. I like Duncan. I like basketball.
So
I watch the game. I'm not rooting against Jokic and them. I'm cheering my fucking team on.
You are a liar.
I'm rooting my team on.
You're a LeBron fan.
I'm a Laker fan.
All of y'all have already came out and said it.
I'm a Laker fan.
Steve just revealed himself. Yesterday. You already know.
Steve just took a taco from you.
You literally.
Steve just took a taco.
You literally have said in the group chat, I'm a LeBron fan.
I'm a Laker fan.
His mouth.
If anybody watch me on my live, if anybody watch my lives when I'm watching basketball and I'm watching the Lakers, I'm rooting for the Lakers. I'm not an anti-Denver fan.
Come on.
I'm rooting for my team. I'm not saying, man, fuck Jokic. Oh, that was a good shot. That's a bad shot. Pass the ball. Good thing. I'm cheering my team
And ain't
on.
nobody on this side is saying I hate this, I hate
You.
that. No, it's not. Nigga,
You're an
'cause
anti-Laker fan,
I respect
and you're an anti-LeBron fan.
I respect LeBron. I don't have to root for him. I don't have to be on that fan shit with him. I know basketball. I know when you do some bullshit, I'm here to call that shit out. Box out. Back door. Man, what was that? You didn't even run back. What's all this complaining shit? Y'all don't like that shit, I get it, but I'm here to call it out because ain't nobody else here. I didn't go to LeBron camp. I ain't got to be the nigga that's training his son. I ain't that nigga getting invited to Taco Tuesday. You know who I'm that nigga? I don't like that shit. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you dress. I don't like none of that shit, nigga.
Hey,
can LeBron
do you
still say
respect
the N-word?
No, he don't respect. He only respects
LeBron.
LeBron is the greatest of all time.
Yo.
No, you just.
Yo.
He's the greatest
Rashad,
of all time.
do you respect the 20, how many years has it been?
21 years.
You respect the 21 years, though?
Yes, you got to, right?
Okay. All right.
But does that make him greater than other people because he played?
Who said keep saying
No,
that?
I just said it.
That's what I said.
I just said it. I'm not. You don't be guilty. I'm just saying
If
it.
you want to be technical, yeah, it does.
It's not to me. Not to me.
If you want to be technical,
It can to other people.
But that's what I'm saying.
We're asking. If you're asking me,
Yes.
none of that shit matters.
splitting hairs.
Okay, so how about this? Where does he rank in your eyes?
5.
So okay,
Wait,
well, no,
number
that's fine. So that means
that's-
your top 5.
Dang.
You actually have someone that you can't even be positive on.
Yes, I can be positive on it. You just don't like my positivity. You don't like it. It ain't positive enough for you. That's it.
I mean, at least he has
You
the top
need it. You need some fucking cupcake icing on top of that shit. I give it to you how I give it to you, and you can take it or you can fucking leave it.
I mean, listen, man, at least he has a 5, man.
They do. They eat them shits all the time.
I'm happy he's in the top 5.
They eat them shits all the time.
It's gonna get crazy in here.
What team do I hate?
What team do you?
Clippers, right?
You did before you pulled their name out.
No, Clippers, right? But I love who? Westbrook.
Ty Lue.
James.
Kawhi, Ty Lue, James Harden. I don't like the organization because I'm a Laker fan, but I like the players. So I'm rooting for my players to score. I'm not anti-players. I'm a basketball fan, right? So I love everybody's history. If you're a fan, you're a fan of everything. You can't just say, I love this guy, and then...
Let me ask you this, though. Let me I question.
Guess we'll talk.
Some shit my wife tell me, right? Why you gotta be the one? She tell me all the time about why you gotta be the one to say it. Like, why you gotta be the one to point out his flaws? Like, why? I'm asking.
Because there's nobody else doing it.
But why does it have to be you?
It's a job, and I want it.
What's Kobe's flaws? What's Kobe's flaws?
Oh man, what's Kobe's flaws? I guess he was a little bit selfish at times.
That's not a flaw.
That's not a flaw.
But you guys asked me.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you're right.
See how that happens? See how that works?
Okay.
When you ask me something you don't agree, then it's not real.
Okay, so that's
I just said that, but we didn't think that was a flaw.
That's why I call it a flaw.
But we
so
ain't
what's
our
his flaw?
opinion, right?
No, y'all, yeah, for sure.
Okay,
but
so-
y'all asked me. I
Okay, so
ain't
what's
asked
his
y'all.
flaws?
Y'all asked me.
Okay, so what's his flaws? Selfish.
He's a little bit selfish at times.
Can I ask a second question on that?
Go ahead.
When was he selfish?
When was he selfish? When it was time to get his teammates involved in certain aspects of the game.
Why did he say?
He didn't trust them.
Why?
Because their work ethic.
Okay.
So his.
So
His flaws needed to be more patient with your teammates and help them get over those flaws of work ethic.
So what's LeBron's flaw?
Man. I think LeBron is flawless. Except for when it comes down to boxing out in late games, hitting shots, free throws, and just little things that just cost the game, and then you blame other people and all that kind of shit. But other than that, he's flawless. He's flawless.
Damn boy, stupid.
Squeaky clean.
Did the Clippers fumble the PG re-signing, or was he asking for too much?
I'm just trying to understand the no trade clause thing. Like, who do some of these players think they are?
Smart.
I mean, you can think you're smart, but your game ain't showing that you have that opportunity. Bro, I'm sorry, bro.
Stop over there.
Certain players shouldn't be asking for a no trade clause. I'm sorry.
Do you feel like Paul George is one of those players who shouldn't be asking for a no trade clause?
No, he shouldn't. No. Great player, but
what have you done for me lately?
Like what have you done to be like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna make sure that you can make the decision. No, you ain't bringing in no ring. We ain't successful. Nothing. No, bro. No, that shit is whack. No.
74 games.
Y'all even know what the no trade clause means?
That you can't trade me without me agreeing.
Exactly.
So no, I'm not listening. If I want to get your ass out of here and you ain't doing nothing, get your ass out of here.
Facts,
hell?
You can't be playoff people.
We ain't winning. We not even winning.
As a player, why would you be in a big city and give a team leverage to send your ass to Minnesota, Milwaukee, Detroit?
Because I already gave you.
I'm talking about your brand. You are a brand.
Right.
Why would you want, if you're LA based or you're Chicago based or New York based or Miami or Boston based, and you are a main player, your name is a star, why would you let them put you in a city like OKC? You're done.
I'm not doing anything here. First of all,
it don't matter. I'm not talking. You're talking about basketball.
Exactly.
I'm talking about your brand. You're not selling your brand in OKC.
Well, I should have been doing my job first.
It don't matter.
No, basketball come first, right?
Yes.
So I should have been. I'm not doing my job here. It's time for me to go. They don't want me no more. Obviously, I'm not cooking up like that.
You don't want me no more? Okay, cool. But this is where I want to go.
I don't have that. I don't have that leverage.
Yeah, you do. You put no trade clause as your leverage.
That's for a superstar. That's a star.
It's called a smart businessman.
That's a star. No, you're a star. You're not a superstar. You're a
smart
star.
business.
No, you're a fucking star.
Smart
you're not a superstar, nigga.
It's called a
you're not. No,
business.
These niggas think they're superstars. A lot of these niggas are stars.
He get no trade.
No, he's in a big city.
He didn't get the no trade in Philly.
He's a big city.
What's the difference?
Smart businessman.
No, if he signed in Philly,
that's like you guys are not thinking about it.
That's fine. And I'm a businessman too. You ain't done shit. Get on. The hell?
No, but in Philly,
like I'm a businessman too.
And he got on.
Okay, but I'm not giving you no trade clause. You can take your brand and go on. We trying to do something different and win. It ain't working with here. Okay. And then you want me to give you this money and give you a no trade clause when I didn't give Kawhi one?
So basically,
like, come on, bro. What? Like, man.
3 years, 150 with a no trade clause, or if y'all don't want to do the no trade, give me 4 years, 212.
Give me 212.
And then you trade wherever the fuck you want.
You know what they said? It ain't worth it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. That's all I'm saying.
That too. That first.
Every player don't have that leverage, bro. And these guys aren't superstars, though.
Problem.
They're stars and they're superstars. You're not Steph Curry. You're not Kevin Durant. You're not LeBron James.
Who?
These guys that's asking for no trade clause. You're not on that level.
First of all, that's not. The leverage is are you gonna lose me and get nothing?
Yeah.
Or you give me what I want. So I'll give you two options.
But they was cool with him walking.
What I'm saying is,
they was cool with him walking. No, you're not worth it.
They didn't know he was walking.
It don't matter now because they like we still got Kawhi. We cool. But we don't really need you like that.
I'm just talking about logistics, dog. Logistics. Logistics say, if I know you can't afford to lose me because you get nothing, I'm a free agent. That means if I leave, you get nothing for me, which hurts a franchise. So either give me what Kawhi got, right? I'll take that money right there.
But throw this in.
But no trade clause. That's a no? Okay, then give me 4 year 212. And you can trade me wherever you want.
And that's a no because that wasn't on the table to begin with.
Okay,
so you're changing the terms based on you asking to get what Kawhi got.
Yeah, that's 3 years.
And then you want something that he didn't get.
Yes.
No.
So, or I'm going to give me just my 4 years.
Or you can take your ass to Philly.
Right.
Okay, so I took 212.
They was cool with that.
Yes, and we're cool with that. Goodbye.
Because they didn't want to give him that based on the terms of him asking, give me what Kawhi got.
Yeah. No, give me what Kawhi got, but I want no trade clause.
And that's different. That's a whole different contract.
Yes, of course.
That's a whole different. And you ain't.
Smart.
And he's better. So, they think he's better.
So
I'm not saying he's better, but they think we're going to keep him.
Is Paul George smart for asking what he did, or is Kawhi dumb for not putting it in his contract?
I mean, Kawhi ain't going nowhere, so it don't matter.
Which one is it?
Who got the guarantee?
Because if Kawhi,
somebody must have got the guarantee.
Who?
Kawhi's deal got done in January.
It must have been it got to be some kind of back.
No, what I'm saying is, if he didn't, I'm
did.
pretty sure he asked for no trade clause too. Why would you not ask
but
for?
But if he didn't,
we don't know.
If he didn't,
we didn't get it.
If he
didn't get it,
he's just like, let's just do the deal. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go.
He more safe, but he more safe than PG.
So the question is, who's smarter? The guy who asked for it?
I mean, you can ask for it, you didn't get it. So it don't, I mean,
I got 212. What did he say? Give me 212 and you can trade me wherever you want. He got 212. So he won.
No
but that wasn't what he wanted.
That's not what he wanted.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. He wanted to stay in LA for his career. He wanted to retire.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that's what he wanted.
He wanted to stay in LA. For the appropriate amount of
time. I gave you two options. My two options is give me Kawhi's deal with a no trade clause or give me 4 years, 212. Those are the two things that I'm asking for. I got one.
Right.
Okay, well, go get your.
Right, yeah. So you can't say the organization ain't loyal and all this other shit when you say this, I want this, or give me this, and they say we can't give you this, and we're not gonna give you this. So now you have to say, well, somebody else is gonna give me that over here.
Then I'm
gonna go over here, but I no longer.
They were banking on that he was gonna just stay home. It didn't work.
Take the same deal Kawhi got. That's what we was banking on, because that's what you asked
thought it was
for.
a slap in the face, the fact that he even asked for that. That's what it was. Then you want to ask me for 212. Man, go on.
Remember what he said? They started
I'm telling you, it was a slap in the face.
The 2 year.
2 for 60.
2 for 60. He's like, yo, you slapping me in the face right now. Right?
And that was coming off of 2023. He didn't play in the playoffs.
Numbers game type shit.
Missed
right?
a bunch of games.
So then he gets to 50 a year, 3 year 50, 150.
Yeah.
All right, now we talking. I feel good now. Okay, this is like the Kawhi deal. Give me the same deal and we good, but throw this in there. Nah, fuck that. We done came too far already. We started here at fucking 2 year 60, nigga. We at 3 year 150. You want more?
Bro, listen, he got his money, congratulations. But that no trade clause stuff for some of these players, they got to stop asking for that.
So, Brandon, to your point, according to The Athletic, only 10 NBA players
they gave Bradley Beal
had a true no trade clause. I'll read those.
They gave Bradley no trade?
Yes. So, Bill's the last one. But
wow.
You got David.
He's out of there after this. After this season, he's out of there.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm and as an owner, that's a slap in the face. You want me to give you a no trade clause
after
but you
that?
ain't doing shit.
After that? Hell no. Hell no. What did he get? 280?
So
he got 280 something?
So you basically you guys are saying if you was the player, you wouldn't even ask for it.
If I'm not like that, if I'm not a superstar like that, shit. If I ain't like that, I know everybody in the NBA know their status.
Yeah, that's like
Brad got 5 for 2
doing a whole lot.
Like
you're doing a whole lot. Like,
why you can't ask for it?
But I mean, what he's saying is that your play, your performance, everything got to line up for that.
Brand, I understand exactly what you're saying, but look at PG and his situation. I can opt out of this last year. I can become a free agent. Give me this no trade clause, or I'm gonna walk and y'all don't get shit.
Okay, you walk and you got your money. Cool, congratulations. Yeah. But I'm not giving you that no trade clause.
But I'm just from 11.
We didn't give our best player.
Oh no.
From 11.
So you're Kawhi Leonard. He's all NBA.
Your best player didn't ask for it.
3 for
Kawhi Leonard, all NBA.
3 for 152. Let me see. Kawhi.
Second team.
Okay, how about this? How about this? Right now,
and an Olympian.
Right now,
and an Olympian.
Right now, when Wemby's rookie deal is up, and he says, "I want a no trade clause." Y'all gonna give it to him or not?
His number's gonna be up.
It don't matter.
It do
Are
matter.
you gonna give it to Wemby or not?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Give it to Wemby.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. Wemby's better than Paul George and Bradley Beal.
So
yes, for that.
According to The Athletic, only 10 NBA players in history have had a true no trade clause in their contract. I'm gonna read those players' names for you. David Robinson, John Stockton, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Dirk, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Bradley Beal.
Say the names before Bradley Beal.
David Robinson, John Stockton, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony.
And what's wrong with Bradley Beal?
And then Bradley Beal.
He's on that top tier. He's on that tier to be asking for a no trade clause. He's on that tier of players.
Be honest, Gil.
Paul George is on that top tier of players to ask for a no trade clause.
Gilbert's name should be on there. Should be on there.
But in
so when Bradley Beal asked for that no trade clause, he averaged 35, 5, 6, and 4. Then the following year, he averaged 31, 4, and 4, and asked for no trade clause.
Was he all NBA?
Hey, yo,
yes, he was all NBA.
Hey, yo, what was his team ranked?
It don't matter.
No. It does. It does matter. It does matter.
It don't matter.
Are you winning or no? Are you winning or no?
It does matter.
What was this team?
Are we winning or not?
Everybody I just named, they do both. They win and they up here.
When they ask for it.
Yes.
When they asked for
Yes.
it, you got to think about the circumstances,
Are you winning?
dog.
Was he winning?
No.
Okay, so
You got to ask about the circumstances.
Those are the circumstances.
Okay, here,
the circumstances are we winning?
Let me hear that. Let's paint the picture. John Wall is down, right? He's hurt. The star player's out. I'm the number 2 guy. I average 30. Then 31. I become the franchise player now.
You did not.
You said 35. Wait, did you average 35?
He averaged 30, then 31. Led the league in scoring.
35 and 5.
He led the league in scoring.
Okay.
He led the league in scoring, I think, that year. Okay. He's a free agent then. Mm-hmm. Which means who has all the power? Your number 1 guy is out. I'm the new franchise guy. I have all the power. I'm a free agent. This is my terms.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
You can get this money, but you're not getting this trade, or then go.
Oh, I can walk.
And then
that's fine.
And that's fine. And
that's
they gave
fine.
him the money. What'd they do with it?
Nothing.
They traded his ass.
Right.
2 years later.
They traded him.
So that's why-
3 years later.
A destination he wanted to go to.
Franchise guy, why am I getting traded? I shouldn't even be getting traded.
It don't matter. I can now say where I want to go if you no longer want me. But I know you don't have the leverage now. You're forgetting about the leverage. I have the leverage as a player. He's gone. The man is hurt. I'm the new guy. My contract is up. What are we talking about here? I want the max deal.
Okay, you got
I want the max. I want no trade clause. Motherfucker, if I want a fish tank in my floor,
we'll do that.
Get it there.
But that no trade clause.
But I'm telling you what I want, or I'm walking. I leave. You have me gone, you get nothing for it. See, that's the difference. When I'm a free agent, you get nothing for me. You get nothing back. You lose a whole man. This is not a sign and trade.
But I have money.
This is gone.
But
like when Kawhi left Toronto, look how it messed up the franchise. They got nothing for him. He bounced. This is not a sign and trade. Like if they would have signed him and then traded him with the Clippers, they probably could have got like a Lou Williams and a Trez back for him. They lose. You get nothing for the guy. So the Clippers, he left. What do you get? You get nothing. Now you're sitting there in free agent trying to make that money back up. Yeah, you got a lot of money, but what did you get? You got nothing because you can't use it. You can't use it.
We still have superstars.
We still
have stars.
We still got what we got.
We still got stars, though.
He's willing to let that walk.
What place was Clippers in?
We still got stars.
4th, I believe.
4th, right? With Paul George averaging what?
23, I believe.
23.
23. You won $20 million for
now he walked. Now he walked. There's no replacement for him. So where does that put your team? You think you're 5th?
So Paul George, 23, 5 rebounds, 4 assists.
You got nothing.
Let's go back to the draft.
We got James Harden.
Got James Harden.
We had him last year.
$70 million deal.
We had him last year.
No, but we had somebody in the way.
So
we had him last year.
James is a 30-point-a-night guy, and we had another nigga over here.
I had them last year.
But James was going to become a free agent. You now can use some of that money that PG left on the table.
No, they did pay James.
Got Derrick Jones Jr. as well from the Mavs.
Who'd you get for Paul George? Oh. You're losing 23 points a game. Like if this happened at the beginning of if this was the first thing that happened, now you can backtrack. Okay, let's go get Clay and get some. You wasn't expecting him to leave. You thought you had time to negotiate.
I think they just felt like, man, we don't care what he's gonna do.
Exactly.
We don't care.
We'll go back to the draft.
What we give him.
Where you got Clippers at?
We don't know.
I guarantee you right now. I guarantee you right now they're mad. I guarantee they're mad that the other two they signed for guaranteed contracts. Because now it's basically blown. It's blown up. It's not fully. The glass is not fully blown, but you cracked it. You're missing it.
Really. Because the 2 guys he wanted, he kept.
I mean, you keep Harden and Kawhi.
Russ still there?
2 guys and Russ is still there.
Remember
Russ probably
no,
give
you remember
him
that? You remember they thought they was about trading him. They can't do that now.
Trading who?
Remember they was talking about trading Russ, right?
Okay. I think they're still talking about that. Yeah.
Shit.
That's fine. Russ want to stay home anyway.
Resign.
We still got
trade him now.
We still got superstar
Russ opted in his deal $4 million.
Oh yeah.
Don't know why.
So they
$4
got
million?
Yeah. He good. He good.
But there's
right,
talking
they got
right now?
3. They got 3 of the guys.
You know
lose one.
Now I know. I guarantee you, Russ is mad right now, because PG left. All that money's left. If he was a free agent, you got to pay me now. See, this is chess.
They're not thinking about that. They're
I know
thinking
he's
about
not.
How can we put ourselves in a position to win a championship?
It ain't about winning the
That's what they
championship.
thinking about.
You thought your whole team was going to stay, so you was willing to take a sacrifice.
It did
One
work.
guy left. Now there's all this money open. Now they're about to overpay for somebody that they didn't want.
No, they're gonna get a good, solid piece that's gonna contribute. And James Harden gonna have to step up. Kawhi Leonard gonna have to.
Okay, let me ask
And
you
then
guys.
Russ gonna come in and play the one now.
Let me ask you-
He can really play the one.
Let me ask you guys a question then. Knowing what we know now, if you're Russ, would you have stayed in like you did, or would you rather be opting out right now?
If I'm Russ, I'm opting out.
Okay,
for sure.
Because you know you're gonna get more.
Are you using your numbers to get more? What are you using?
Yeah, numbers.
Numbers,
being
everything.
available.
No, not even numbers. I know you need me now.
Oh, after this move is
Yeah, after the move. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So he opted in before the move.
Yes.
Opted in
because
before.
he didn't know about it.
Opted in. He had a deadline to opt in. Opted in before the move. PG leaves. You give Harden the 2 for 70. You give Derrick Jones 3 for 30.
I just think Russ is a commitment guy, man. He's a team commitment guy. He wanted to show, look, man, it don't matter. Let's just get this shit
That's
going
what I'm saying,
again.
but cool. But now I'm like, you giving Derrick Jones that money? Shit, let me go ahead and sign. He could have signed a 1 year, 15, 20?
Maybe.
Brought Batum in, and Batum is making more than Russ as well, 4.6.
Asking for a no trade clause, but it should be certain guys on that wall to where if you're not here, don't even come in here and ask for it.
I'm talking.
But what if you have the leverage?
I'm talking about if you have leverage, use your leverage.
What's the leverage though? Like, are we winning and you're doing? Because if we're not winning and you're averaging 30 and you're like,
you can expect it.
Then
You can expect
then
it
you
if
can
you're
watch
winning
out.
and you hoop.
Like we gotta be winning.
My leverage is PG. I played 74 games, the most I played in Clippers uniform. I was available for all the playoffs. Didn't have the greatest playoffs, but Kawhi was not. You re-up with Kawhi back in January.
You want the deal Kawhi got, and I'm giving it to you.
Then I changed
Now you're
my
trying
mind.
to one up Kawhi. You're not
You're
better
trying
than
to one-up Kawhi.
Your resume isn't better for that. I don't trust that. I don't.
That's exactly what happened. And they backed out of that shit. Said, "No, we're not doing that."
Not a one-up.
Because then we look
Y'all
bad
not-
to our guy. We
Y'all
look bad to our guy.
I have a pod.
Now our guy looking like y'all gave him a what?
Paul George is Sagittarius.
I have a podcast.
need to
I'm
know.
here in LA.
I need to know.
I
They
don't
trying to one
I
up.
don't want you to just randomly trade me to somewhere that I don't want to be. That's all that is. I don't want to be traded to somewhere I don't want to be.
Hey man,
Okay, and I don't
want
Kawhi
that into my
Kawhi
career.
feel the same way, but he wasn't
Okay,
tripping.
and I really don't want to give you all this money, but we have to.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it ain't working. We ain't getting better.
Well,
we
wait,
can't get out the first round. I mean, what are we paying?
Hey, he can say it. Ain't because of me. I'm here.
I mean, well,
You was gonna say that
Ain't
eventually.
because of me. I'm here.
well, no. This year you was. No,
Hey, like I'm
last
gonna
year you
say,
wasn't, though.
hey.
Last
Paul George.
All he gonna say, he gonna say this. Well, I'm in Philly. I'm in Philly now with the 212. Next year, yeah, we're gonna give you, 2 pieces. You can go ahead throw Kawhi over here because you're gonna be trying to trade him anyway.
Well, interesting.
I mean, honestly though, would you give a guy a no trade clause that's so comfortable being the number 2 option? That's blatantly saying. So I don't like this. No, yes, it is. Gil. Yes, it is.
Does that
Gil.
mean I can
Yes, it
show
is,
up when
Gil.
I want to show up?
Yeah,
And I ain't gotta
I'm just
take
asking.
the blame.
I'm just
And I
asking.
can just be like,
I'm
yo,
just asking.
I'm here, but I'm not.
I'm just asking.
It depends on the circumstances of where I'm at in my organization. Right? Who has the leverage, me or you? That's all that is.
He didn't have the leverage.
Who?
P.
Yeah, he did.
He made that
Didn't get it.
I did. I got 212.
You wanted to know.
I was willing to stay
You wanted
here.
to no trade. You wanted to stay home.
So,
What was the
Rashad,
option?
Question
He
for
wanted
you.
that.
Question for
What was
you.
the option?
150 with a no trade clause, or $62 more million to not have a no trade clause.
And I want to stay in LA.
I'm willing to stay in LA.
If I'm not tripping on bread, I've made over $350 million in my career. Right? And I can take this deal that's gonna keep me here where I want to be. I'm gonna take this deal.
But remember, they're taking pay cuts to be here. So if I'm gonna take a pay cut, do this.
$50 million a year for 3 years.
62 more
He's taking
million
a
dollars.
$62 million pay cut.
But you got to live in Philadelphia.
So he's saying, so that's what I'm saying. He's taking a $62 million pay cut for put me in a city that I want.
Close enough.
You're not taking a pay cut.
There is a body of water in Philadelphia.
Who's second team all NBA, he's taking the same deal.
I can't help
How
it.
are you taking the pay cut? He's taking the same deal.
Because when he signed that, he wasn't all NBA.
Hey.
He didn't know what he was gonna do, so he was trying to lock his shit in. That's just bad
He
business.
just
on him.
knows he's the number 1 guy on the team.
It's bad business.
But he's
for him.
number 1.
Oh,
Kawhi. So why is the number one guy on the team? He takes 150 for three.
I guarantee you, Kawhi is mad that he signed. He wished he was up as a free agent right now.
For sure.
Well,
if they was
ain't my fault you made a bad deal.
He was going to run it back.
Gil, he had the opportunity to do that.
I got to sign the deal. My
January
leg.
locked his deal.
My leg.
So, Brandon, to your point, back in March 2023, PG appeared on JJ Redick's Old Man in the Three podcast. Said he was comfortable being the number 2 option on a championship level team. So if we establish that Kawhi is the number 1 option on this Clipper squad, I think we can agree on that, right?
Yeah, my resume.
Did PG deserve the same deal as Kawhi when acknowledging that he's the second option?
No, not if you're acknowledging that you're the second. And
now
wait,
you're
hold
the
on.
third option.
Wait,
and now you're the
hold on,
third
I was about to say.
More bread.
Yeah, hold on, I was about to say, y'all gave him 212, right? They gave him 200 to be the
212.
third option. Oh, they fairly better win the championship this year.
Yeah.
They better win this. No, you better win the championship.
First of all,
I don't want to hear shit.
that's what I'm saying. You're the number 1 option, right? You're the number 1 option, right? And you get scared and sign a bad deal. Nigga, I'm not following you. I'm not dumb. Right? If you worth 60 million and you sign for 45, that's you and your representation. I'm not gonna sign 40 because you didn't sign 60. Right? If you're 60, if you're the number 1 option, you're worth 60, and I'm the number 2 option, I'm worth 55. Cool. But you signed for 45, nigga, I'm not signing at 40. I'm worth 55 million. That's what I'm signing for. You just made a bad deal because you was scared. So yes, you're the number 1 option, I'm the number 2 option, but you didn't sign number 1 option money. That's not my problem.
Why would Philly take PG and give him what he wanted from the back end? Why would they do that?
Why not?
They're willing to overpay to bring another star.
They needed to do
But they got to
something.
save bread on Tyrese Maxey not making All-NBA.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. Him not make.
So those are circumstances that just so happen to line up with Philly. Because if those circumstances don't, where does PG go?
He goes
Does
here.
he take the deal?
No, they still negotiating.
So does he take the deal?
Which one?
If they don't give him the no trade clause, does PG still at some point, if he don't got that Philly situation where they're like, we're gonna give you the 212, you come fuck with us, 'cause we desperate. We need something.
I'm sure it was something else on the table though for him.
I mean, he had the Warriors situation.
But you remember the Warriors?
Yeah,
The Warriors.
Even for the Warriors, you would go there to the burning building.
So you would go there for no trade clause, but you wouldn't stay here for no trade clause.
Well, I think he would go to the Warriors.
No, but remember, there's 2 options. I got 212 or 150 something with a
They're
trade
not
clause.
giving them 212, Golden State.
Or give me 150
That's
something
why I
with a trade
say
clause.
take Philly out the situation. He comes back and he signs that fucking deal.
Nah,
He signs that deal.
he don't need to.
He would. Because he want to stay, and it's the only deal on the table.
I don't have to, because what ends up happening is when the free agents leave, if I leave, you have nothing. Remember, it's all about your leverage in free agency, right? Sometimes you can overplay your hand, you can underplay your hand, or you can play that motherfucker to the T.
No.
I can tell you, I was a free agent, right? I went into the market as the number 1 dude, but I'm on 2 knee injuries, right? So I'm like, all right, I got to try to break 100 because I know they're gonna lowball me, right? If they get to 100, I got to take it because I have no leverage. I get a call at, I'm gonna just go on the record and say midnight, right? I got a call at,
Midnight Eastern.
I got a call at 11:30 p.m. because it's not the organization, we'll say, what's the name's camp? Baron Davis' camp, unofficial, right? Hypothetical. Okay.
This is all an alleged hypothetical.
It said he's opting out, leaving, and signing with the Clippers, right? And Golden State is offering me the max deal, which would have been 5-year, 101. And then I said, well, I just bought a new house. They said, we'll give you $5 million house and a helicopter. We already have it.
This guy.
Right? Swear to God. So when I walked into
What kind of helicopter?
when I walked into negotiation, now I didn't have this before I was walking in, right? When I walked into the negotiation, they slid that paper. We did everything. You boom, 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 and this is what we think you're worth. And it was a 6-year, $89 million deal.
This is the Warriors coming in.
No, this is
Golden State.
Wizards.
Oh, the Wizards did this one right here.
Yeah, 6-year, 89.
When you already had a one-on-one.
5-year, one-on-one.
With the $5 million house and a helicopter.
$5 million house, because they said, we know we can't match the 6 years, but we can throw it in other things, house and a helicopter, whatever car. So they were gonna try to match the 20-something million dollars.
Yeah, on the outside.
Yeah, on the outside. So going into that deal, right, going in there, they slid the money, I looked at it, and said, this is a nice deal, appreciate it. But I just been offered the max deal from Golden State. Baron Davis left. So they had to go check. They found out Baron Davis left. I said, all right, I'm out. I don't need to negotiate. I'm going on vacation. And then July 1st, I scheduled my shit for July 1st on purpose. My tour in China, July 1st, and I'm coming back July 11th. So you're not going to be able to negotiate with me until July 11th. Right? So that means I handicapped.
You were not checking email, Gil?
So I handicapped the franchise, right? Because now I have Baron Davis gone. So now I got Golden State holding on to their money, which forces Wizards to hold on to their money. And then that morning, I got the call from the owner and said, the money is yours. But it was the leverage I had. Other than that, if Baron Davis don't opt out, I don't have a team throwing the max at me on somebody who's injured with two knee surgeries who only played 2 games that season. So Baron Davis is the reason that I got the max.
So the moral of the story is Baron Davis looked out for a fellow Los Angelino, California.
No, the moral of the story is it's leverage. If you have the leverage, you got to use it at your expense, right?
But
You
that's
have
what I'm
to.
saying with PG is everyone was considered this a good move for the Philadelphia 76ers, but PG, for you not to get what you wanted,
he got
what he wanted.
He got what he wanted.
He did not. He wanted to stay. He said, I wanted to
for sure,
stay
for sure. Okay,
and retire and be a Clipper for life.
Yeah.
I cannot do that no more.
That's negotiation power,
But
man.
I'm
That's
just saying,
part of
if he had the leverage, he would have been able to get that
but
done.
like you said, for his brand, like why would you want to move the podcast P and everything? Like it's it's more leverage here than in Philly.
No, I mean Philly's a
for Philly.
No, what I'm saying is Philly's a big market. It's big enough. It's not Los Angeles market, but it's big enough. It ain't going down to some bottom hole.
But you're third.
Good moves.
You're number 3 now. You're number 3. Remember, if he's number 2, it looks different for your brand. It looked different for the pod, but you number 3.
I'm number 3.
And we looking for you to do. Number 3. It's pressure on you.
First of all, I'm not number 3. I'm possibly number 2.
First of all, you're number 3. First of all, you're number 3.
They gave Maxey number 1. They gave him number 1.
Tyrese Maxey, I'm on the rise. I'm not
yesterday. They gave him number 1 yesterday.
What is Maxey making?
204.
Listen, Tyrese, bro, you're not finna stunt my growth. I'm that nigga right now.
I'm not stunting your.
I mean, and then you already cool with being number 2. So
I'm not
be number 3.
I'm not stunting your growth. The franchise broke me in, dog. No, gotta shut the fuck up.
And that's fine. And we've seen what you've done.
Yeah, we know what you
the
can
Clippers.
do.
And listen, I'm happy PG got his. I just hate the fact that he told himself that he is a better number 2 option. I don't like that. Like, I don't like
y'all holding on to some shit that was 2 years ago.
But that's why he didn't get that no trade clause either. And a lot of things. Because it's like, well, you're comfortable with
proving that you're a number 1 guy. Proving that you're the number 1 guy.
I got 212. Y'all figure out.
Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, they will. The Clippers gonna figure it out.
They can. There's nobody. They're just like the Lakers. There's nobody.
Nah.
There's nobody out there.
Maxey 5-year 204, PG 5-year
204
versus a 4-year 212.
You think Maxey giving up a backseat to Paul George?
It ain't you.
No,
giving up, nigga.
no, it is. It is because it's gonna.
Are you a point guard? And you giving it to your 2 best players, or you gonna sit there and try to do whatever?
That ain't the game no more. That ain't the game no more. I got the ball.
All right,
that's little Gil out there, bro.
I got Tyrese.
That's little Gil out there.
I got Tyrese.
That's little Gil out there.
I mean,
move. Y'all niggas move around. I got the ball.
But all seriousness,
get it off the glass.
All seriousness, it is a better option than Tobias Harris, though, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna like cut
for
there.
sure.
So with this team in this lineup, they should definitely be able to make the Eastern Conference Finals or Finals. If it's anything less than that, then
I think that was the intention when putting the squad together.
But listen, they got
adding Caleb Martin as well.
Fuck that, man. I'm standing on this. He did not want to go to Philly.
It doesn't.
He did not want to go to Philly, man.
It doesn't matter whether he wanted to or not. He's sitting there comfortably in his Sixers number 8 jersey to honor Kobe. So last question on this subject. You say he didn't want to go to Philly, but he's there now. Is PG in a better situation in Philly than he would have been
with the
Clippers?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So then,
I mean, he is though. Listen, bro. You could get your no trade clause and stay there, but the Clippers are gonna be the same regardless if he was there.
New arena, 1,100 bathrooms.
It don't matter.
Brandon, ample bathrooms.
It don't matter. It was gonna be the same Clippers shit every year. So him getting out, yes. I mean, listen, for what he want right now, I'm rolling. On the tail end of your career, I'm rolling. Hell yeah. Embiid, Maxey, got a chance to win.
Before Embiid got hurt,
I'm rolling though.
Before Embiid got hurt, it was what, 3?
Yeah, there were, I think, 2 or 3.
It was 2 or 3 in them.
Well, the question is with PG has always been this.
No, I'm rolling. I'm just not rolling with the no trade clause.
The question's always been this. Wherever he's been since Indiana has been, why are we so excited? Like we're going to take it over the top.
Bro.
Yeah, there was a lot of excitement.
But why is that when we know how talented he is
the signature
and what he can do? Why is it that that's the feeling when he gets picked up in free agency? Like, oh shit, we got Paul George. We about to.
Because we thinking about Paul George at Indiana when he went to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the Paul George I will always remember.
18, 19 year Paul George with Russell when he was third in MVP votes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's cool. But that
what are you talking about?
No one remembers. No one remembers that.
PG-13.
No one remembers that.
That was the most dominant one.
No one really remembers.
PG-13 was the most dominant one.
Because Russ averaged a triple double.
Nobody.
Russ inadvertent smoke. Nobody like that smoke.
You know why nobody remembers it? Because he was an OKC.
For Russ.
Exactly.
Number 2 option.
Hence
He was the number 2 option.
Hence why? No, he was number 1 option. Russ made him number 1 option.
Russ was triple double. He averaged a triple double. He was the number 1 option.
PG-13 hasn't been the number 1 option since Indiana.
Since Indiana.
All right, so
Eastern
Paul
Conference
George at
Finals, Paul
OKC
George.
was third in votes in MVP. NBA first team, defense first team MVP, defensive. He was an all-star. Averaging 28. Russell, I think, averaged 22 that year. He made PG the number 1 option. Right? Yep. Russ averaged 23.
You got the
23,
10 and 11.
10 and 11.
Right? And then who got all the attention?
Russ.
Russell Westbrook.
No.
That's the main guy.
Absolutely. He averaged. That was his second triple double, I think.
Third.
That was his third
Wait,
triple double. Russell Westbrook definitely had all the
When
attention.
KD left,
It was
it
his
was
second-
Russell
it was
Westbrook's
his
team. I
second-
don't care who came.
No, it was his third. It was his third one. Right? He made NBA third team.
Russ was definitely the main guy.
No, but what I'm saying is, nobody really paid attention to it because his ass was in fucking OKC.
No, because
he was down in OKC.
It's
Nobody
Russ'
watches
team.
that
It's
team.
Russ' team.
And that's why I don't
We
want to go
was
back.
watching Russell Westbrook.
And that's why he wanted no trade clause. His ass didn't want to go back to that situation where he's balling his ass off, his best statistical year ever, and it got no recognition.
Still don't see you.
I mean, I'm taking 212 and 4 to
Don't
go
put me back
for the
there.
Clippers to go back to OKC.
Don't
right
put
now.
me back in prison.
OKC ain't prison. OKC cracking.
You crazy.
You was playing behind a guy who was playing better than you. That's all it is.
A man averaged.
When you the second option, you always gonna be playing behind Batman.
A man averaged a triple double 3 years and nobody paid attention to it.
We all paid attention to it.
Russell Westbrook?
We all paid attention to that.
There was triple double fatigue. Let's just keep it real.
You talking about?
Y'all started acting like triple doubles growing up.
Y'all Laker
Boy,
fans.
you crazy.
That's not
Y'all
me.
bias ass fans.
I'm a West.
Somebody else.
This man averaged a triple double and made NBA All Second Team. He averaged a triple double and made NBA All Third Team.
And he made it.
And
nobody was. Yeah,
and he was still the main guy.
The squares were
Everybody was watching OKC games with Russell Westbrook had that uniform on.
If his ass was doing that in a
KD
big city, his ass would have been the man.
If he was doing that in New York,
hell yeah,
Russ
if he was doing that in New York, then he'd be gone.
Man, we ain't talking about Russ though.
No, I'm just talking about the city.
We talking about PG being
he
number
lived
2
it.
behind a guy
He
who
lived
averaged
it.
doubles.
You're a third team, nigga. I'm first team. You gonna tell me you better than me?
I'm an MVP.
Cool. You gave.
I'm an MVP.
But that's what I'm saying. You're not asking. Russ gave him the number 1. Russ said this is number 1 option.
Oh man. No, he ain't never.
And they played
Russ
like
didn't even do that to KD. The fuck I'm gonna do that to you for?
At that time.
Move around, my nigga. I told that nigga he can go. I told that nigga he can go. Bye, nigga.
He grew as a player.
Bye, nigga.
He grew as a player.
Bye, nigga. I don't need you. Bye.
He grew as a player.
Watch what I do without you, nigga.
He grew as a player.
Watch what I do without you. Ah, come on, campaign, come fuck with me.
And then what did they do? Yeah.
Gave him the international.
All that loyalty. Get him on my body.
Both of y'all niggas can go, because we trash.
So we asked the chat 2 important questions. Was PG asking for too much from the Clippers? 39% say yes, 61% said no. Did PG deserve the same deal as Kawhi? Won 4,000 votes. 65% said yes. 35% said no. Okay. Now let's move it on.
Okay.
There you go.
No trade. Long as they had that no trade clause, that's all that matters.
We good right now.
That was it.
Let's move it on.